Hello, hello! As you can tell, I am not Evil Steve. I've kidnapped him and threw him in my basement, and I'm going to be running the stream tonight. Yeah, he'll be back at his same regular time next week. But for now, you've got me. Hi, I'm Dave B. We're going to play some lovely games. Yeah, so it'll be fun. Let's go say hi to our players for a moment. Hello, everybody. We are live.
Hello.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Hey, look at all these amazing acolytes, as Steve would say. Yes.
Acolytes.
Acolytes. I don't fucking know. Whatever. That's what he says. I'm not Steve. These are just my players.
Exactly.
Let's do this. Anyway.
Dong, Mataro, and Rocco, they're not here.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
How dare they?
Force them to come back.
An error.
How rude. We got chat here hanging out with us, and you guys are all fun doing your own thing. So that's how rude. So, yes. Say hello. Now then you can go back to your chats. Anyway, all right. Yes, we're going to play a couple games. The first script that we're going to be doing is one of my creations called Twisting Knobs and Pulling Levers. It is a solo Al-Hadikia script. So, yay, you know exactly what demon's in play. Good luck trying to dodge these many hits and pings and such. But there's a lot of ways to survive. Lots of ways to die. We'll see what happens. This will be fun. I'm going to go with chat. We're going to create a bag, and I will be back shortly.
Ready.
That's good. All right. What do I want to see? What do you guys want to see? You know what I haven't done too much of recently? I kind of want to do a summoner here, because I haven't done it much recently. And there's a lot of reasons why the Al-Hadikia pick might not go out the first night. For example, Al-Hadikia picks Goon, no announcements made, because they're drunk. Al-Hadikia can just hold their picks as another option to make it seem like it's a summoner game. So I think I want to do that. You want a Widow? Actually, I was honestly thinking Summoner Widow already. You want to see a Boffin? What ability would we give the Boffin here? Oh yeah, this script is a lot of fun. At least it's a lot of fun to run. I'm thinking I'm going to go Plague Doctor. And I could conceivably give whatever demon is summoned. I could give them a Boffin ability when they get summoned, or I could give them an assassin, or I could give ourselves the assassin for stuff. The script is called Twisting Knobs and Pulling Levers. It's on the script website. It's one of my creations. I've twisted this quite a bit. It's always been a lot of fun. I usually like to run Goon on this, but with no evils that really pick here, outside of the Al-Hadikia themselves, I don't really want to run a Goon. Boffin Innkeeper. In fact, I've done Boffin Innkeeper quite a bit, so I don't really want to do that one this time, because that is one of my most common Boffin abilities for this script, because they get to drunk people that know who they're not picking. Goon is an absolute good bluff here. I would definitely put that in there, because anytime the Al-Hadikia doesn't select, or doesn't, the announcement might not go out, they can just say, yeah, I'm the Goon, I was picked, or whatever. So we have two evils. We have a Plague Doctor. Let's give them... Do I give her a Sweetheart? Yeah, let's give him a Sweetheart. Or Recluse. I think I want to go Acrobat. I want to go Sailor. I'm going to go... In fact, let's put in a Sweetheart to give more chances for the Acrobat to proc later. Let's go Exorcist. That's another reason why the Al-Hadikia picks up might not go out the first night. A Boffin Summoner work. I can put a Boffin in play, but the Boffin will have no ability until the demon exists. So the Boffin doesn't do anything until a demon is summoned, because only the demon gets the ability. But what's funny here is if we put a Boffin in, we could put in a Recluse and give the Recluse an ability. So that we can give the Recluse like the Plague Doctor ability. So the Recluse has extra incentive to stay alive, because the Recluse can register as a demon. It doesn't say it has to be the evil demon that gets the ability. Plague Doctor, Boffin full. I was putting, I think, full. I think I'm going to go Raven Keeper here and not Banshee. I'm going to put Banshee in as a bluff. Yeah. I'm going to go Cannibal. I think I'm going to Pacifist here. I'm going to go Fortune Teller, I think. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 2 outsiders, 2 minions. The demon will be summoned out of one of these. I think that's a good bag. And then the bluffs will be Goon, Banshee, and then do we give him Innkeeper or Grandmother? I think we give him Innkeeper. as a bluff. That sounds about right. They know their picks are likely going to go through. There's not an innkeeper stopping things. So this seems about right. Yeah, bluffs don't really matter as much anyway, because they're going to have the hologram. That's right. Yeah, you got it. So yeah, it doesn't really matter at all what I send. They're going to know what's available. But yeah, this, I think, is about as good as we can do here. Unless I want to do something really crazy and take out the summoner, add a buff, and give a buff and ability to the recluse. But then the Al-Hidiki doesn't get it. Because then I'd have to put that in. Nah, I think we'll run it like this and see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have Johnny Ace, our summoner, and Tiffy the Widow. All right. So let's go back to the town and say goodnight and send them off to the night phase.
Did I actually do it? Because it's
all right,
definitely-
everybody. You should have characters. We are about to start the night phase. So good luck and good night.
I'm not gonna lie. Mataro might win this at 10-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. It really is.
Why did I have to say? Well, I'm at 10-11.
No one is allowed to sabotage. Don't take more time at night than you would otherwise.
Yeah.
It's fast, but
Now that
Let's
we've
not
all seen
forget
our
it.
times.
Hello. 1 second.
Hello.
1 second here.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring in your other minion. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get both minions in here. You're going back and forth.
Okay. Sorry, my app is super buggy right now.
Hi, minions.
This is the
Am I in
best.
love?
This
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on a team, and that's it. You don't have a demon.
All right.
It's just you two. Good luck.
Right. Yep. All right.
Bye.
Puss.
I'll give you the Grim soon.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. So let me just go over here to the night order just so I know I don't lose anything. So yeah, so the summoner, we gotta go give the summoner buffs, but it doesn't really matter so much. New subscriber. Hey, Moondrug Fool. Thank you. All right, we got some bluffs for you. You already know who your minion is.
Oh,
The bluffs you're gonna get are Banshee, Innkeeper,
okay.
and Goon.
Banshee. Innkeeper. All right. Awesome.
Right.
Thank you.
Good luck. New subscriber. Who are you? Marslin93. Hey, thank you. So you excited to play Psychosocial in person? Will you come into F3C? You're gonna be there because I'll be running it. I'll be there all weekend. All right. Let's go here to the Sailor and then the Widow. Where do we go, Sailor Ash?
hello.
Please make a selection.
There's nothing I can go off of. So I'll choose.
Rock and Roll has gifted another sub. You gotta slow down, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
thank you.
Don't overspend.
I was just one this time. He's hit many more before.
All right. I'll do Mataro and Coulson for no reason.
The Sailor picks
Right,
one
it's-
player.
Wait, how did I misremember this? Oh. Sorry, I've had a long day. Mataro.
Mataro. Okay, thank you very much.
I'm so tired.
Good night. We'll let Ash stay alive for good night. Stay alive for a day, so we'll just drunk the Ravenkeeper. It doesn't matter so much. Let's give the Grim to Wake. Send the Grimoire. Wait, I need to pick a red herring first. Red herring is going to be Plague Doctor. Why not? Wink. Show more. Save. Send. Yep, I gotta get the Widow ping before I get the Fortune Teller ping. Yep, Fortune Sailor. Yeah, she's been getting multiples. All right. Feel free to keep adding things to your grim, but let me know if and or who you would like to poison.
Okay. I'm not poisoning. Cool. So if I poison somebody that ends up becoming the demon, does my poisoning have to move?
A good player knows that it is in play. So if a player becomes evil, then somebody else. For similarly, like if a good goon knew, and then the goon becomes evil, then another it has to move. One good player has to always know a widow is in play.
All right, let's poison. Ash. Let's poison Rocco.
Rocco, it is. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
I think we tell. We're telling Coulson there's a widow in play. Yeah. They're going to know. And then I get the fortune teller pick, and that is all. Let me see here.
Hello, Dave.
You learn the existence of a widow.
All right. That's
Good luck.
good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Stream. Did it die for a second? Oh yeah, it had a couple of drop frames. I see that. I see. Is everything working fine right now? I assume it's doing good. It's not dropping anymore. Double check over here. Everything's super fine. Give us a follow. Yeah, we're back. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Yep. Okay. It must have been on. Oh, client. I don't know. Let's go get the fortune teller picks. Hello. Quinn. Who would you like to check tonight?
Well, hi. I'm going to be looking at the script for the first time right now,
Cool.
just to see who else is on the script. Sorry, I've had a busy fucking day today. Hi, stream. I just found out that I have a physical therapy appointment in less than 12 hours. And also I have a very severe vitamin deficiency that I need to get treated. So I'm a little fucking frazzled right now. Fortune teller.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucking script. Alpha Dekia.
Yes.
Okay. Who are the most evil people right now? Rob and Rocco.
Rob and Rocco. You learn. No. Neither are the demon.
Shocking. They must be minions. Bye-bye.
Maybe. Good luck. All right, and that is everybody. Yeah, if let's see, if Rocco was summoned into the demon, then he would still be poisoned, because that's they choose a player to be poisoned, so which would be quite fun. Which I don't think they're going to do. But anyway, yeah, that's everybody. Let's bring them back. Just double checking here. Yep. Yep.
Night stream.
Hey everybody, 10:15. Who had 10:15?
Also,
God damn it.
You're not allowed
Colson.
to.
Who had
Colson
10:15?
won. Yay, Colson!
All right, all
Good
right.
job.
So, yes, I've been killed, and that sucks. But you each have a chance to avenge my death. Go for it.
Before everybody leaves, they should know there's a widow in play.
uh-oh.
Oh, was Coulson that said that?
Yep, I heard a widow being.
Cool, thank
Colson
you.
did.
All right.
Who would like to chat with me and they don't have to go to the potion room today?
There are too
Yay!
many tokens in this game.
It's already in the potion shop.
Eric, what's up?
How you doing?
Good. What are you? Are you evil today, Eric?
I don't know. I'd probably vote to die if I was picked early in a 3.
You'd probably vote to die? Okay.
I'd probably vote to die.
All right. I would be better off if I didn't die, but it doesn't really matter.
All righty.
Okay.
Shall we leave it at that for now?
Yeah, we can leave it at that.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Talk to you later. Bye.
I'm gonna run a prediction while I'm remembering. All right, predictions should be live. there we go.
No.
That was advocate?
No. No.
Ring doctor?
So, I might be widow poisoned. You never know.
I feel like if there is actually the widow ping, which I'm inclined to believe, I'm probably just gonna go bluffing acrobat, even though they'll know that I'm probably the first death then. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yep. In my world, you're probably going to get picked early and often. Yep.
Yeah, probably. But I'm still not going to tell anybody else what my role is, and I will just be pushing for, my happy little acronym. I'm going to be CAB today.
All right.
All right, let's go have fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I do tend to run the intro pretty fast. I don't sit there and talk for half an hour like Steve sometimes does. I mean, no, he does his thing. He does it good. I'm too anxious. I'm too ADHD to sit here and talk. I gotta get things going. Let's go find some more people.
I am either the cannibal or the pacifist. So if you are a good player who would be willing to risk execution for possible information or confirmation, then be aware of that, I guess.
I would be the least helpful person
Okay.
for risking execution.
Okay.
Because I might just survive.
All right. There's a couple
Without you
roles that do that.
interfering.
Yeah.
That was cannibal pacifist for you, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
It's
And,
nice to be a role that I can just be out with for once. Or the acrobat.
Full prof aggro. Okay. I am either the innkeeper, the grandmother confirming an innkeeper, or
I
the
see.
mage.
Ah, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Exciting.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right. See ya.
All right.
Well, I halfway believe that I am the widow poison because I heard the widow ping. So,
I feel like that's a bit too much medding.
yeah.
Especially
But-
if you're the pacifist. I don't know if they'd bother. If you're the cannibal, that's much more likely, but
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can trigger with me if you want.
I don't rob this information. I have not told anybody else yet, and I'm going to keep it that way for a while, I think.
Okay, sounds good. So between you and I, no matter how many, I mean, we could execute me a couple of times.
if we really wanted to. Yeah, let's maybe not, but,
But see, Dave wouldn't really confirm it more than twice. Like, one will be my ability, one might be your ability.
Might.
But,
Yeah, probably not, though.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
But
although
that's
I was asked earlier how I felt being drunk, and I'm thinking that's an innkeeper or sailor claim.
Who did you talk to?
I don't want to say who it is yet, but it's just
Sounds
like
good.
yeah. But they ask how would you like to be drunk, and I was like, well, I'm already a fool, so.
Oh, so the network.
Evil would know. Evil would know if it's a widow game.
Yeah, I'm inclined to think that it is. I don't know why, but I trust Coulson. And trust Coulson's either the demon or actually got a widow ping. So we'll see how this plays out.
Yep. I believe him too.
All right.
All right,
Sounds
talk to you
good.
later.
Let's go have
Bye.
fun.
Yes, this is a solo Al-Hadikia script. So, yeah, that's it. That's just the end of the script. The whole thing is built around there being an Al-Hadikia. So, yeah.
Threes? Sure. What do you got?
My acronym today is CAT. I am either the cannibal.
Cat.
Yes, CAT.
Cannibal.
The
Okay.
acrobat, or the
Uh-huh.
tea lady.
Acro. Or the tea lady. Ooh, should we do? Well, I'm always a fan of science. So if you are the tea lady and you want to do science, I will probably be fine with that.
Yeah. I'm feeling
I
out
like
maybe
science,
how I
but-
feel with that, but I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. So
Totally fair. Yeah, absolutely. I am either the Banshee, the grandmother confirmed innkeeper, or the grandmother who is confirming an innkeeper.
There are many reasons why an Al-Hadikiya's picks might not go out in this script. One of which is if they pick the goon, the Al-Hadiki is immediately drunk, the picks don't go out, the goon turns evil, and nobody learns of a pick. Secondly, the Al-Hadikiya can sync now. The Al-Hadikiya can just say that they can just say, no, I don't want to wake tonight. So, and then they don't make any picks. Thirdly, there's an exorcist. They can pick to where the Al-Hadikiya doesn't even wake to make their picks, because they could just be picked by an exorcist. So, yeah, I think Summoner works pretty good on here because of the many reasons why an Al-Hadikiya picks may not go out. So, yeah, the people will be like, I think it's a Summoner, but there's also many other worlds that they would have to consider. So, yeah, let's go see what Town's thinking today.
Doing okay. I just have a very severe vitamin D deficiency.
Welcome back, everybody. Hello. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves, share what you know, accuse each other of being evil, and then point at each other accusingly.
That's what we do here, okay.
Steve has the first hand up.
I was asked at least one time if I would like to be drunk, and I'm just saying, I already am.
He's just saying.
That's a double claim. Anyway, Rob and then Tiffy.
Yeah.
Rob?
I just want to point out something that Colson pointed out to me, which is it's a widow game, so the good team may as well share their roles without being cagey.
I told everyone the truth today. Everyone that I spoke to.
Tiffy?
I've been asking people if they want to be drunk.
Exo variation. Thank you for the follow. Tiffy?
That's why I need to ask 3 times.
I need to ask Quinn to go find a better boyfriend, because that is equal to 1/10 of a pound. 50 grams is very small for vitamin D. It's a very small amount of vitamin D. The average D weighs 70 to 100 grams.
Let's move on from this. Rocco.
Oh, we're talking about the vitamin?
No.
Moving on. Rocco.
Quinn, I would like to let you know that you also know my role. It's not my fault you were not there when I told you what it was.
All right. Let's nominate each other. Let's do it. Who's gonna die today?
What?
Nom's robot.
What happened?
You were in the potion shop. I came and told you my role. And then
I had my volume off because I was taking a call with people, with my
I'm
doctors.
sorry, you still know my role.
No, I don't.
You should have been
Rocco.
paying attention, apparently.
Yes, you do.
We need to work on your priorities. Priorities are...
Rocco, why don't you just tell us all now?
Yeah.
No, Rocco nominates Ash.
Sure.
Jeffy
Why?
nominates Quinn first.
This is the first one I heard, and then I'll do Jeffy nominates Quinn. That'll be the next one.
Science.
Lots of over talk. This is just the first one I heard. All right, Ash.
Sure, if you want.
Sure. 6.
Oh, you're that drunk maker, not the other drunk maker.
Sorry, I'm
Science is always fun.
Can't you just believe that it's just a question that Ash would go around asking people? Just not even
7
really?
is enough. Now, what was the other nom that was trying to be made?
Jeffy nominates Quinn.
Jeffy nominates Quinn. Why would you do this?
Because Quinn apparently does not have his priorities in order. He decided to take a phone call instead of focus on stream. So Quinn should just be taken out of this game so he can focus on his other more important things.
Quinn, why does Jeffy hate your health?
I had to secure a 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time physical therapy appointment tomorrow morning for my broken foot. Do you understand how rare in the city of Boston that shit is?
So no, you gave us the city, the time. We can probably find this doctor now.
Yeah. That is close to doctor.
Did you know that Quinn's foot was broken?
All right, I'm gonna run the vote, and then I'm gonna start looking up podiatrists in Boston.
1 million Raven points, or whatever they're called. The person who meets Quinn at his physical therapy tomorrow.
we're not doing any of that.
Don't do that.
Let's block us, please. Thank you.
Not enough.
If you dox me and stalk me, I will file a
Satan.
restraining order against you.
I will nominate Colston.
Sure.
The reason for this is because I think it is fun to nominate the person who said about the widow the first day, especially in a DA game, because the DA may protect themselves first, and that'd be funny to see if they're lying about widow.
Colson.
It would be interesting if we lifted off of Ash onto me. I don't mind either way.
Is there a boom dandy on
8
this?
votes to
sounds
make it
like
interesting.
No,
No.
Sag.
Surprising, Colson. Did you lie to me about your role, Colson?
I didn't lie. No.
Now I'm just going to assume that if you ever claim to see a widow, it's because you're the DA who's self-protected.
0 is not quite enough. Steve.
I would like to minion panic because we all know Ash is actually the demon, so I would nominate Johnny Ace.
Sure. Why?
My accusation is minion panic. Oh, and Johnny's got red hair, so clearly on the evil team.
Wait, no.
Please defend your hair.
Ash, this isn't minion panic because there's no Fango on this script.
Oh, darn.
Pertinent information. This is Johnny Ace's first Monday night stream, so I think he's supposed to die day 1.
Yes.
They
I
pronouns, Rob.
literally just put that in the
That's
chat. Rob,
rude.
Hey, sorry. Hey.
Actually, no, that's not true. They're supposed to be the demons, so I should have put my hand up for this.
Not
They
enough.
are
Still.
True.
Well, first stream or not, Johnny Ace
It's
does
my
not
first time.
get executed today. Last call.
Yeah, Johnny, I think you're supposed to die on day 1.
Ending the day in 5.
No, that's just you.
Well, unfortunately, I can't. Now I have to at least survive to final 3.
All right.
Since I didn't die on day
Ash has been
That's true.
executed, and I'm sorry, but you live. Good night.
It's one or the other. It is one or the other, Johnny Ace.
Sorry, are you?
I'm super
Just
sorry.
ask Denny Boy. Denny Boy's the expert at that. He either
I'm
dies.
Tiki. I definitely choose Ash tonight.
You choose Ash.
Yeah.
New follower. Kelsey's on Twitch. Hey, all right, thanks. Welcome. All right, we're gonna go to Ash and get another drunk ping. See what happens. Hey, you're alive.
I don't want to be alive. I'm a
I could. I mean,
liability.
if you want, I'll just only drunk other people or drunk you for yourself from now on.
You will. You'll take that request.
If that's what you want, if that's how you want to use your ability.
I don't have a choice. The whole point is that I don't have a choice in the matter.
I mean, I can take under advisement what you would like to do with your ability. Now, I may not follow it straight through, but I will definitely take it under advisement. And do you want me to drunk you?
I feel like at least tonight I'd like to be drunked because then I might be able to die, which is probably better.
Sure. Well, we'll
Because
see.
Otherwise, I'm going to be a liability to Al Hadikia kills.
Maybe. Well, pick a player, and I will take that under consideration.
I have been told to choose Rob.
Rob, it is.
I don't know why. I've been told to choose Rob.
Okay.
Because everyone else is saying that they are a bad choice tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens. Good luck to you.
See ya.
Bye. I'm fine with drunking the sailor here. That's just fine with me. Yeah, let's do that. All right, Acrobat, who's probably not going to pick Ash. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Would you like to select a player?
I would. I am going to go with Rocco.
Rocco? Sure. That's a valid selection. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye. Well, they found the widow poison already. That's pretty strong. And next we go to 3, would be the summoner who doesn't act tonight, day 2, and then we go right to Rocco. Ellie here. Good luck, Rocco. You can tell him yourself. Let's go. Sailor can choose himself, actually. That's right. Hello.
Hello.
Before I get your exorcist pick, some person in chat named Ellie, perhaps you know them, says good luck.
That's my girlfriend. Hello.
Yeah. So yes.
Hi.
Hi. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, so hi, babe. Thanks for watching. Hi, stream. Hi, chat. How is everyone? We're gonna pick. I don't know. We'll pick Coulson.
Coulson it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is going to lean very strongly toward it being a summoner game because when Acrobat dies due to the Exorcist pick, and the Exorcist is poisoned, they're going to learn he was poisoned. So they're going to know that's not one reason. The Exorcist is not one reason that the Al-Hadikia picks didn't go out. So that left with either Summoner, Al-Hadikia said no, or Goon. But yeah, so we don't have an Al-Hadikia yet. That's 4. Do we have 5? Sweetheart did not die yet. 6, Ravenkeeper still alive. 7 is the Fortune Teller. And that should be the last of it tonight. Quinn doesn't want to make any selections. Hi.
Ugh, I'm still alive.
You're alive. Pick somebody. 2 people, actually.
Oh, wow. What a deal.
I'm feeling generous.
Well, let's see here. Let's do Satan and Johnny, because they have the same night resting profile.
Satan and Johnny. No, neither is the demon.
Well, then who the fuck is it?
It's probably you. All right. That is everybody. Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, done. Nope, there's no demon picks. We don't have a demon yet. Yeah, and there was nobody died by execution, so there was no cannibal to worry about, any of that stuff. Yeah. Let's wake up and say that only Eric is dead.
Fine, it's fine.
Hey, you know what else is fine? Eric being dead. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Wait.
Sorry, Eric.
Wait,
Yeah.
how does New Al-Hadi?
Either the Al-Hadikia chose not to select, or we have a Summoner.
And there's an assassin.
Exorcist. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, they were
eat it.
exercised.
Thanks.
I died to my own ability, I believe. unless
I
it's
am
assassin.
probably your widow poison exorcist.
No?
Kill me if you want to.
All right.
All right, who wants to talk to me? Abby? What do you?
I was going to say acrobat, but Eric stole my thing. I believe, Coulson, that we have a widow, so I guess it's probably not helpful for anybody. I'm the plague doctor.
Yeah, updating the Al-Had to where they don't have to pick is actually very good. That was a wonderful change.
They're outsider. Have you heard of any others?
I have not yet.
Okay, because that would determine if we have a Zon or not, maybe?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Sounds lovely. See ya.
Exactly. And that means
Super, I don't know what rock.
Yes, that is an official update. The Al-Hadigia wording is now. See here. Each night you may choose 3 players, so they don't have to pick anymore. That was an update. Yeah.
Did you pick somebody else also, Ash?
Huh?
It's the
I saw either a Ravenkeeper,
Okay.
an Innkeeper,
Okay.
or a Fool.
Okay. Well, I have a Ravenkeeper heart claim and I have a full heart claim, so if you saw one of them, cool. And if not, I haven't heard of an Innkeeper yet, but. Alright. Later.
Well, that's good to know.
I don't know.
And
I'm
that's-
just wandering around, accidentally making good choices here.
Good
I'm
times.
probably wanting to die because I'm going to be a liability once the hell Hadikia starts picking. So if I could
Sounds
die somehow,
good.
that'd be cool.
Well,
No, the Al-Hadigia must select either 0 or 3 players. It cannot be 1 or 2. It has to be 0 or 3.
Me, but it was tonight that
Yeah.
that's not great when the Hadikia didn't pick tonight. So I might.
well, we
keep
can
putting
we can
some
at least
requests.
double tap you and prove your role, but also,
I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah, let's get you killed.
Yeah, there's sense. I tend to believe there's no other way unless Eric is a self-killing assassin. Yeah, that there's no other way for Eric to die on the script. So for Eric to say that Rocco could just be the goon. But I don't mind trying to die to cannibal food.
Yes. I see. Yes, I know what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric is either killed by an assassin or killed by the acrobat ability. That's what you're saying.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Don't know.
Um,
He claims acrobat, right? So.
Yeah.
That means we either have a summoner or the Al-Had chose to not
The summoner or the owl had chose not to go. Rocco, I died due to picking Rocco, I presume.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Either he was selected by the widow or was a Zon Knight. I think those are the only options I'm seeing, unless someone, an innkeeper or a sailor, drank with him without telling him.
Yep, that's possible.
I haven't heard of either of those things yet, so.
Okay.
But good to know there's a banshee or an innkeeper somewhere. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
See ya.
What are you bluffing?
All right. Grandmother.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I don't know if that was clear or not, but that Eric was claiming Acrobat who
Yes.
chose Rocco. Okay.
Yes. I'm aware.
Okay. Now Johnny Ace gave me a claim of Innkeeper.
Cool.
That chose me. I was one of 2 people that they claimed to have chosen. But I said, hey, probably not. I'd like to be confirmed, but either way.
And I am good cannibal food.
Ah, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know.
And I'm gonna go ask. Oh, here he is.
Nice.
Dave.
What?
Question for you.
You have been summoned, Dave.
I'm the demon.
Hypothetically, if I'm poisoned by a widow and I get summoned into a demon, I'm a poison demon, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The widow
That's
picks
great.
a player, not a role.
Yeah.
That's actually great. Okay, thanks,
I should
Dave.
never die, basically, because I'm basically confirmed good, essentially. All
There
right,
we
listen.
go.
Yeah, and there's no barber. Okay, great. Thanks, Dave.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, there's other things, but that's okay. I love how neither one of them even wanted my claim.
They don't need it.
Hilarious to
They're
me.
fine.
I guess not. Oh, and Mataro didn't even bother to get what I'm claiming. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I saw you as the role that you told me but I'm not telling you until after.
Hey, Ash.
Okay, great.
Ash, did you ever pick Rocco with your ability?
No.
I told
All
Ash
right,
to
all
not
right.
pick-
Hey, nominations are
Mataro,
open if you want to make them.
Sorry. Mataro, did you lie to me?
No,
Sounds like
there's no reason. There's a widow.
Count on it.
Okay.
Just for clarification, if I am the widow poison, ask Dave. If it is a summoner game, if I get summoned, the demon is poisoned, so that's really funny. So, summoner, if you're feeling ballsy, just go ahead.
Nick Rocco.
Hey, Eric, what we talked about can't be true.
Yeah, I realized that too.
Okay.
I wouldn't have died.
Right.
Yeah.
Noms
Yeah.
are open.
That's what I was
Died
thinking.
from his ability or an assassin. That's the only 2
You
reasons.
know what'd be funny?
That's it,
If
yeah.
the goon and the summoner picked the goon.
That would be really funny.
That's a horrible
In the
idea.
game?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eric would
if
have
the Al Hadikia were to pick the goon first.
Yeah, but then how would you die, Eric?
No, there's
My
a summoner.
Yeah. If the summoner picked the goon.
If the summoner
no,
picks
I
a
got it. I
goon,
was just like-
the summoner turns the
I was
goon
just saying
evil, and the
whether
game
I-
ends because there's
is
no
it-
demon.
Correct.
Yeah. No, but is it true that rather than choosing not to kill, an Al Hadikia could pick the goon first and nothing would be called out?
If the goon is selected at all, I will make no announcements. They pick all 3 names.
Right. Doesn't have to be
It's
first.
not
That's correct.
impossible
Doesn't have to be
if it was
first.
picked last
Right.
night.
Okay.
But the acrobat goes before the Alhadikia, so
Okay, goon, you're evil.
In the world that it is not a Zon, I think we got the outsiders accounted for, though.
I will
Rocco,
say
are you claiming to be a
second
goon?
call.
I am claiming to be an exorcist. I've told everyone my role is the exorcist.
That
Got
makes sense for the poisoned roll.
Jeffy nominates Satan.
I think that was an on me. I
Yeah,
think.
Jeffy nominates Satan.
Jeffy nominates. Who was it? Satan?
Satan. Yeah.
Sure. Why?
Because we were running out of time, and I'll pull him all at Mara Joy. Hi, Satan. We haven't had a chance to chat this entire game. How would you feel about dying?
I do stuff, but I'm okay with dying. It's not like the biggest deal in the whole world.
Okay. Let's see what town thinks. 6 votes.
Yes. Yes.
I want
so
to see
barely
you
get
just
to put my hand up for myself. Aw. Aw.
6 is enough. Any others?
Right.
All right, I'm protecting you, Satan. You'll be fine.
Tiffy nominates Tiffy.
Tiffy nominates themselves. Why?
I'm pretty good cannibal food. I am not going to come out with what I am, but yeah, I'm not bad cannibal food.
Sure.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I've heard the reason. I concur. This is good cannibal food. We should probably look.
I agree.
That is a lot of hands.
But we need
Well,
7 if we're going to
Tiffy's
Eat our
good cannibal food.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there were like 9 up.
7 is enough.
Yeah, well, that's a good sign for Tiffy.
And that's just signaling to people that
But I'd rather kill evil people than good people.
Yeah, I'd rather try to nip a summoner in the bud than.
there's another reason why Tiffy's a good player to kill
Yep.
due
Agreed.
to their ability. So
Yeah, unfortunately, there are reasons
that's fair.
to make sense. We should
All right.
generally be doing that, but I don't mind this.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Second
level
call?
layer.
No, you're right.
And
But in
there's
an
like
also
a,
be a widow game, if Tiffy is on death ability that we're giving cannibal, we should be waiting till late game to do that and play Gambit.
Last call.
no, I think that it would also clear a world that Vivian and somebody else could be just an evil team aligned. So
All right.
I think it's
Any of the day in 5.
It doesn't seem more urgent than getting an actual evil ping out of the way.
All right.
if we had evil pings, I would
Evil pings?
love to.
Tiffy has
if
been
there was evil
executed?
pings out there.
But does not live. Good night.
Really on that one.
Okay,
All
cannibal.
right. Tea ladies, come on.
I know, tea ladies, come on.
We actually have a tea lady.
All right. The widow is now dead. The widow poison should go away. Because it doesn't say even if you're dead for the poison. It says first night, look at a war, choose a player, they're poisoned. So one player knows what doesn't play. So I think the poisoning goes away because they're now dead. Now would be the time to summon Rocco, to be honest. Yeah. So first, before anything, Sailor. Hey there. Wait, I'm muted. I'm muted. Hello.
You are muted.
But not anymore. Go for it.
So I've been told by Rocco that Rocco is the widow poisoned player. Might as well choose Rocco and do nothing.
Sure. Good luck. Thank you.
I will put in the request again that I am poisoned.
You would rather
I don't
be
think it will
poisoned
change
than
her
poisoned.
mind at all. But
Okay.
not poisoned, drunk.
Yeah, drunk. Okay. Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna poison Rocco here, for a few reasons. One, he's gonna get the widow poison goes away. He thinks he's poisoned, but if he is summoned, he doesn't. He thinks the widow is still alive because he won't get to make anything. Summoner, yeah. The reason people are talking about summoning is the summoner. You get 3 bluffs on the 3rd night. Choose a player. They become the evil demon of your choice. So, it's night 3. We now, what is it, 2 acrobat? Now we go to the summoner and see who gets to become the demon for this game. All right. The power is at your fingertips. Who is getting summoned?
I know. I hate that.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be the demon, so you can just push it off.
No, I know, but it's like I think part of it is I want to get rid of certain abilities, and I have the whole grant from Tiffy. So, and I think Quinn may have checked Robin Satan first, just because neighbors. So I am going to choose Satan herself.
Satan herself becomes the Alhadikia. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Spicy. Change character. Alhadikia. Exorcist will go before that, so I might as well get the Exorcist pick first, and then I'll go tell Satan. Guess what?
What?
Please make a selection.
Satan, why not?
Satan it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that's why I drunk Rocco. Yes. Oh my god. That's why I drunk Rocco. Perfect. That is perfect. However, He thinks he's poisoned anyway. But if it comes out that Tiffy was just the widow, that's going to help a lot there. Okay, let's go break the news and then get picks from the new Al-Hadikia. It's a good thing you're wearing horns. You are now the demon.
Boy. Bingo bongo.
You are the Al-Hadikia.
So exciting.
You are evil.
Maybe.
I know you might need a moment to figure this out, but please select 3 players.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a sec, because...
Yeah, take it a second. That's fine.
I wonder who summoned me. Well, they'll tell me, probably.
Hopefully they will tell you.
Yes, hopefully they will tell me, indeed. I will select... Mataro.
Mataro is 1.
Coulson.
Coulson is 2.
And Rob.
Rob is 3. Thank you very much. All right, I'll make the announcements and we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Coulson is lying about a widow king.
Yeah, I mean, the Al-Had could have just...
Yeah.
Attention,
Chose to drop
town.
the vote.
Attention.
Oh.
The Al-Hadikia has now made selections. I need you to send me a message whether you would like to live or die. First name, Mataro.
Ooh.
Second name, Coulson. Third name, Rob.
Rob.
That's not concerning at all. At all.
Guys, we're-
At all worrying. Nope.
We're supposed to be silent during Al-Hadikia.
I mean, you can laugh. That was pretty funny.
We know.
All right, I'm just being a bitch.
Oh no, but you are bitch.
All right, thank you. You may resume discussions.
Sorry?
I wouldn't be cranky if I had a...
All right. So Mataro was the only one who's going to die here. So hey, and that's great because now, as the Raven Keeper, he gets to wake up and pick somebody. Boo, 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 boo. That's yeah. And then the cannibal. Wait, we have they died. They were lunch, but they're now poisoned as well. So I'm gonna give them grandmother info. I think Johnny was bluffing innkeeper. So let's go wake up Mataro.
Before I could fall.
Oh no.
I thought you
Oh
were.
no.
I'm so surprised that you picked die in all capital letters, no less.
I know, right?
Please select a player.
Okay. So I was going to pick Rob, but he's part of the Al-Had picks. I'm between Quinn, Satan. Quinn, Satan. I know. I combined Quinn and Satan. Quinn, Satan, and Steve. Quinn wasn't even here and down on day 1. All right, I'm gonna flip a coin. It's gonna be between Steve and Satan.
Sure.
Heads Steve, tails Satan. Okay. Where's my camera?
Heads with Steve, tails is Satan.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, you're selecting Satan.
Yep.
You learn Al-Hadikia.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye. And that's probably the game. The coin flip decided the whole fucking game. All right. This is going to end a little bit early. I think as the cannibal, I have to give Satan as the... I have to use this. The cannibal is going to beat the grandmother, learn that Satan is the pacifist. That's my only trick left in this game. 7. Okay, yeah, so. Hello.
Oh, Dave. Hi.
You learn that Satan is the pacifist.
Okay, I have learned that. Thank you.
Good luck. That's the only thing I could do. Maybe he sells a world that Mataro's evil. All right. Fortune teller. Select 2 players.
I somehow managed to avoid being summoned. That's incredible. Let's go with Ash and Satan.
You learn, yes, one of them is the demon.
Interesting.
Good luck.
Ash, Satan. Yes.
This is over. There's nothing else I can do. We're going to have a quick game 1. That's fine. I got time to do a 3rd game if we so need. This game is, yeah, who bet on who bet on evil to win this? What was even the breakdown? Let me see here. I think it was 42% evil, so more people thought good was going to win anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not opposed to playing a 3rd game too. We'll see how long this goes. But this game probably ends today. Let me bring this back up. All right, let's wake him up. Mataro's dead. That's it. It's only Mataro.
Ooh, nice. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Talk about
So
it.
we're
Perfect.
really Robin Coulson, right?
All right. So
What do you got?
You're mute.
I grabbed a coin as soon as I picked die. I haven't talked to 3 people: Steve, Satan, Quinn. I thought Quinn was acting too chaotically for him to be the demon,
Yeah.
so I think he's just an outsider. So I flipped a coin on stream. I said heads I picked Steve, tails I picked Satan.
Yeah.
Satan, I got El Hadikia.
Oh, jeez.
Wait. Okay, well, I exercise same. It doesn't matter if I'm poisoned, so.
So let's just see how things roll. I mean, maybe someone drank with me, or
Well,
it could be a Zon night or something. Huh?
I'll check with Ash and see who Ash drank with.
Well, it could be a Zon 3, right?
Could be. We need a 3rd outsider. No one's coming forward with it, so.
Yeah, I mean, if someone is...
So maybe he's changed it. I don't know. Yeah, the fact that he got targeted is interesting. Makes me think it's either somebody who knew he was the sweetheart, or maybe he claimed something else, and then somebody who knows what.
Yeah, it is a little weird that Motaro got targeted and he was telling everyone he was the Raven Keeper.
Yeah, that is a little odd.
I don't know what to think of that.
I don't either. Could be some kind of double bluff. Could be just Demon didn't know.
Yeah, maybe
No idea.
Demon was the one person he didn't talk to. Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly, the one person on this
Yeah.
entire group. I have no idea.
I could see Ash confirmed theoretically as a sailor being summoned.
Okay. The only issue for that is I have heard of a pacifist elsewhere.
Oh.
But has Ash claimed to be the sailor?
I don't think specifically Ash claimed science and then went around asking who wanted to be drunk. I read into that of who she was going to drink with, which might drunk them, so I put down sailor on her token.
Okay, and she can't be next to...
Or state term or whatever. They're not going to know who their minions are. So,
yeah,
whatever. But it doesn't matter because there's a widow and all that other stuff, and it's might be summoner, but might not be. Anyway,
Yeah,
what do you
we
want to
don't
do?
know. Nothing in particular. I'm pretty sure I know who you are. I didn't talk to you, but I heard. Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I'm the Raven Keeper. I'm keeping it a little close to the vest for the time being, just because I don't know the Zon number. And
That's fair. I am confirmed by somebody else good, but that's also totally fine if you don't want to tell me.
Okay. Yeah, also, I need to check to see if the sailor drank with me or not.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, but
alive.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Is Motaro a minion who wanted to die to get brought back? I'm not sure. Yeah.
I don't know. That's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Thanks
you.
for your ability. Bye.
You're welcome.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Very good.
I'm writing them down.
Yeah,
in
you
my
should.
notebook that no one can see right now.
Yeah.
I swear it exists.
Oh, everyone sees mine when I write in it.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Epic.
Yeah,
Very good.
and Rocco is no longer poisoned.
Okay. That's really good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There was totally a world that Tiffy was just confirming Johnny Ace and they were the evil team, which is why I wanted to kill Tiffy where we did. I think there's also a decent world that Ash was summoned, so.
Yeah, they need to sell all kinds of Zon worlds, Innkeeper picks. Like if Johnny Ace is saying Innkeeper, he's got to sell that he picked Rocco, or picked... No, he can't even do that because he died. Oh my god, I don't think they have many opportunities here.
You think I'm evil, you always want me dead.
No, there's a mechanical reason to think that you're evil.
What?
There's also a mechanical reason to want to open up nominations.
Matara was so open about
Rob
his
has
role.
the hand up first.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what is Matara's role? Because I haven't spoken to them. So
I
don't
am
know.
the Raven Keeper.
Oh, you're the Raven Keeper, okay.
Tell us more.
Yep, will be found good rather than evil.
Rob, there's no private chats.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Don't worry.
Matara, do you believe your
Is that like
information?
a legacy ability during nominations?
I don't.
You have private
Not
chat?
yet. Not yet, Steve. So that's why I'm just letting the gate, just seeing how things progress.
Did you see
Yeah, I
a
think
good
that's
or an
totally
evil role? Matara. If you're
Yeah, I
willing
saw
to.
something not so great, so we'll see.
Okay.
It's also not so great. Interesting.
Well, noms are open.
Indeed.
Jeffy nominates Ash.
Sure. Why?
So, in the world that we did science on Ash, I don't think Eric was the tea lady. Rocco is not claiming tea lady. There's a possible DA protection that just went through there. There's a possible world that somebody just said Ash is confirmed good, and we should summon Ash. So, Ash, if you don't die, feel free to have fun and pick me whenever you want. Yeah.
Ash?
Hi,
Yep,
I'd like
Satan
to
was
die
summoned.
so I'm not a liability later in the game.
Okay.
Why would you be a liability later in the game?
I'm fine
Because I
trying
don't have
this.
agency
All right.
over whether I live or die.
Running the vote.
Yeah.
5. Looking for 5.
It's not even. It's not that even simple. It's. There's a lot going into that.
Satan, is it as simple as I'm inclined to believe it is, Satan?
It's, well, you know one half. I guarantee you that.
And I'm assuming Ash knows
6
of the second.
is enough. Ash is on the block.
I still want Ash
With 6.
dead.
Good luck, Ash.
I don't think I'm gonna die here, but I made the request that I be drunk to the storyteller.
That works all the time.
He told me that I could request.
Ding dong.
He legitimately told me I could request. He didn't say he guaranteed that he wouldn't necessarily follow it.
Any other noms?
I just wanted to pitch a world because Tiffy is accusing me of being evil and needing to die. So, from my perspective, as one of the outsiders, there's 2 outsiders, and in a 12-player game, there should be 2. We should have a widow and a summoner if Coulson is telling the truth. And the only thing that makes sense for Eric to have died is if there is a widow and Rocco was widow poisoned. So if we say that there was a summoner because there was no Alhad in the beginning of the game, then that would make it summoner and widow. Now, the Alhad could have sank for the first 2 nights, I guess, in theory, in order for there to be a Zon or something else like that. But I think that's unlikely, and I think it's much more likely we just have summoner, widow, and now have an Alhad, and it kind of confirms the widow with Eric's thing, and it kind of confirms the summoner. So
Last call.
Yeah, I don't really disagree with it.
Johnny, you just nominated Rob.
Earlier,
Johnny had their hand up first.
Okay.
There's something you need, Johnny?
I nominate Rob.
Sure. Why?
I was going to nominate Rob.
Sure.
Just to make Tiffy happy. That's really it. That's all I got.
Okay. Rob?
I kind of already said my defense. I'm not evil. I'm probably not the greatest kill in the world either. So
Sure. 7 would execute.
Also voting just to make, Tiffy happy because Tiffy wants Rob dead, and I owe Tiffy one, so.
And at this point, if Jeffy dies, I'm giving myself the DA ability. That's the only thing I can do.
How did I know that was
You're
gonna
so
happen?
evil.
All right.
Rob.
1 is not enough. Any others? Steve.
I was gonna do a bit, but I'm not gonna do a bit.
All right. Ending the day in 5.
No bits.
I'll do a bit. Quinn nominates Steve.
Quinn nominates Steve. Why?
That's a funny bit.
Social, mostly, but also I want to know what the bit is.
Steve, explain your bits.
Yes, Minion Panic. Vote for me.
7.
I'd rather
The only reason I have my hand up is because I do genuinely think this is a good bit. I will not actually vote on this.
I'll vote on it.
To be honest, I think you and I are the only ones in on the bit, Satan.
Oh, okay, fair.
I think it was a funny bit.
3 is not enough bits.
Okay, fair.
Hard to be funny.
Ending the day in 5 bits.
Understandable.
All right. Ash has been executed. I'm sorry, Ash. You live.
Shocker.
There's other reasons, Ash.
Wait,
Ash, you might
yeah?
still be drunk. You can still be drunk.
Why were you not drunk? Why was
I
I
want to
drunk?
die.
So I think it's.
That doesn't
I
change
think
the
it-
fact that I'm alive and unwillingly alive.
I think it's Zon DA.
This
Yeah.
is just funny.
Can't
no,
be
but
enough free
that
Ashman
does
died.
create a certain
And there's
amount
no
of-
widow.
I'm just
You
enjoying the
selected.
conversation here.
If it's on DA, that means there's no widow, and either
Keep
one
forgetting
of
about
the.
Hi. Please
I
select a
said there's
player.
a 50-50 chance you ignored my request.
You'll see what happens on the playback. You'll see what
On top
happens.
of that, there's a 50-50 chance that you decided to spite me via pacifist.
That is a possible world.
So either 50-50 could have happened there. And I'm gonna be mad at you either way because both of them are your choice. You had agency.
I mean,
in that
you're alive. Why wouldn't you want to just be alive? Now you can nominate the demon.
It's the freaking Alanikia picks me. I have no agency. I'm gonna kill people that are maybe more useful
Well-
than a sailor who drunks people.
You know what you do have agency over? Your selection right now.
I'll choose Jeffy.
Jeffy? Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
I am not drunking Jeffy. In fact, Jeffy's the one I most want to die right now. All right, 1, 2 goes to 3. Yep. Some are done. 4. Let's go to the sober and healthy exorcist for their first legit pick of the game.
Why are we
Hello.
talking about Puzzle Masters, Dave? What the hell?
What?
What? Jeffy's talking about a Puzzle Master and Bella What the hell is she talking about?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I'm not paying attention to you people. Please make a selection.
Also, just so your benefit here, we're about to start playing your script in a text-based game. So
Psycho?
Blue Wizard, yeah.
Oh, Blue Wizard? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Keep me
Well, you
updated.
know-
Let me know how it goes.
I will pick. Let's pick Quinn.
Quinn it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go straight to the Alhadikia. Hello.
Hello.
I
Okay,
need
I gotta
3
get back
more
to chatting
names.
quick. I want to pick Rocco, myself, and Quinn.
All right. 1, 2, 3. You know, yourself and Quinn. All right. Thank you. It's pretty good picks there. Pretty good. Rocco already believes that he's poisoned, so he will probably pick die. Very safe pick. Very smart pick by Satan here. Very good. I think this will work out pretty good. I think Rocco will say die. Satan will, of course, say live. And I think Quinn will probably say live, but I don't know. Quinn might say die, but I think they'll say live. I think we'll only have Rocco die here. Let's find out.
No, because Eric was starting to talk over what Ash had said.
Well, nobody talk over what I'm going to say. Al-Hadikia has made their selection. The first name. Please send me a message. Live or die. Rocco. Second name, Satan.
Wrong thing.
Yeah, quick, just live or die.
Like,
I assume live.
Yeah.
Last name, Quinn.
Oh, damn.
All right, you may resume.
Quinn, you're supposed to be
So-
absolutely quiet during the Owlhead picks, remember?
Here's the question.
Ah, dang it.
And that's the game. All three live, so all three die. Yep. That's it. Good team wins. Okay. Wasn't expecting that ending. Satan made it another day longer than I thought they would. Okay, just make sure there's nothing else. Yeah, they could die. Yep. There's no sailor thing. Nothing else. No innkeeper shenanigans. Yeah, hey, that works. I thought Rocco would say die. I actually did. I don't know. All right, well, let's bring him back.
That's how. I understand that's how. Is there any other way?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning to the death of Rocco, Quinn, and Satan.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, Rocco. That's
Yeah.
There it is.
I took a gamble. Didn't work.
And the game is over. The good team has won.
Yeah.
I was gonna have to take that gamble at some point, but I figured it earlier was better than
Because
later.
all three players last night, Rocco, the
I'm
sober and
so
healthy
good.
exorcist
Why
right
would they
now,
die?
the Alhadigia, and
Yeah.
Quinn, the fortune teller,
Anything
all
together,
said
too.
live. So they all died, one of which was your demon. So yeah.
why am I?
I had to take a gamble at some point in the game.
Why was that, Rocco?
I didn't
I said, why am I going to choose to die? I'm confirmed good.
To save the other two.
Well, let's see what
No.
happens with the rest of the Grim. We had a fool in Steve. We had a cannibal in Coulson, who did get the widow ping. Coulson, the widow was Tiffy. So when Tiffy was claiming grandmother, died, was executed, cannibal was drunk. We sold the cannibal the grandmother ability. Said that Satan was the pacifist, which is what their original role was.
My God.
That was a good
I
play.
picked Satan. Wait.
You
wait.
picked Satan. Okay,
Wait, I was
Tiffy,
drunk by Ash. That's why
you
I
were
was
drunk by Ash.
Rocco, it's okay. I had a
You
voice
were
to tell
absolutely
yes, I'm
drunk
saying
by
that.
Ash, which is when Satan. You were
Rocco,
suddenly
this is why
sober.
I had to try to kill you, and it was going to be really hard to do that. So I wanted to do it sooner rather than later. and
You
see
were
if I could
suddenly
get it.
healthy, picked the demon, but the sailor picked you. I was like, oh, I'm so
that's
picking
all right.
Rocco here. And I picked it before not knowing what was going to happen, but it was great. All right, Mataro was the Raven Keeper who did absolutely see the demon. Flipped a coin and got the demon, actually. You can play
I
it
also
back.
knew. I also was pretty sure Mataro saw me, so I had to.
Eric was the
Yeah.
acrobat that died to his own ability, because yes, Rocco was the Widow Poison player. Johnny was your summoner who chose Satan. Rob was the sweetheart, receiving Jeffy, our plague doctor. That is the game.
I have a question. How did Rocco become unpoisoned from the widow?
Widow
Widow
died.
died.
I died.
Who died?
Oh, the moment he died. I got you.
Yeah, the moment Tiffy
Moment
died,
he died.
Rocco became sober.
Yep.
Yep.
For
And
about-
that's why I had to try to kill Rocco.
For about 4 seconds until Ash picked.
You're welcome, Rocco.
I was wondering why Ash wasn't drunk there. I'm like, why the hell am I drunk in that circumstance?
That's why.
Mataro the night before, but
Oh.
Dave, who was my red herring?
Red herring was Jeffy, the plague doctor.
Damn, because I was going to check her next. That would have been
Yep.
puzzling.
Wait, what did you say?
That would've been
Malcolm? What
interesting.
did you have?
I was hoping that you had already checked your neighbors, Quinn.
The bluffs were
No,
Goon,
I-
Banshee, and Innkeeper. But they had a widow, so they basically had the whole thing. So
Johnny, my pick pattern actually was quite bad for you guys. It was Rocco Rob night 1, Satan and you night 2, and then Satan and Ash night 3.
So how did you get a no on Satan and Ash Night too?
Because the summoner.
I
had not
wasn't the
picked
demon
Satan.
yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
So, do you think a widow is more harm than good in this situation? Like, because
Yes, unfortunately. I was.
If they
sad.
self-poison, then maybe not.
because it just promotes the idea that the good is going to tell everyone what everything is, right? Like, so good's not going to be cagey, which is really tough for evil.
It's
Yeah.
also
No, when I got summoned, I was like, oh, this is gonna be really hard.
I should have self poisoned in this. You're not wrong.
I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out. I was fairly sure it was a summoner, and I was just trying to think about who's changed what they're doing, who's the social side of it, and I couldn't pin any of you.
My social game was fine. I knew that. I just the mechanical, it was not going to work out eventually. I needed to do.
I'm
make
going to
a
send
result.
stream to a 4-minute break, and then we'll be right back with another game. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, I thought
Wait,
Johnny
3
Ace was
minutes.
evil.
Come on, Dave. 4.3 minutes.
Huh?
Thanks for choosing me, Johnny. That was
Not
fun.
exactly. All right, we're going to go to break for just a moment. I'm going to reshuffle the people, get the next game going up, and then we'll come back and play another one. Maybe even a third, depending on how quick these go. So, yeah, we'll be right back. Welcome back, welcome back. We're going to play another game here. This one is not my script. This is something I found online. I was just scrolling through the script website, trying to see what looks fun, what looks interesting. Just scrolling through, and then I come across this. This is called Lovecraftian Magic. I don't know who built it. It's probably on there. I just don't remember. It's not loading up on the JSON here. But it's called Lovecraftian Magic. It is a solo Leviathan script. But yeah, lots of fun little toys to play with here. Lunatic's on here, Pit Hag's here, Snake Charmer, Cult Leader. There's lots of things that I enjoy. Oh, that's right, I gotta pay out points from the prediction. Good call, good call. I hadn't clicked that out yet. But yeah, there's lots of little things to play out here. See, choose outcome, who won, good one, complete. Thank you for the call. Yeah, I forgot to pay that out. Yep, and that's paid out. So, good. Okay. So let's go say hi to our players and get this bag going.
Manipulation in that game. So that was the other reason I knew it was going to be really hard to win. That one.
Oh, and then the Drew McIntyre one, Colson.
All right, hello everybody. Hello. We've lost Quinn sadly, but we've gained a Denny boy. Man, overtime. We've gained a Denny boy for this game. Welcome everybody. We're live. We're going to play another game. This is a solo Leviathan script. You will know exactly what demon is in play, just like the last. This is just something I randomly found scrolling the script websites, and I saw this and was like, wow, this looks fun. This script is called Lovecraftian Magic. I don't know who built it. It just looks fun. So I figured I was just going to run it. We'll have a whole night of solo demons, and we'll see what it goes.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But yeah, I'm going to go with chat. We're going to create a bag, and let's do this again. So
Pick a good one, chat.
Yeah.
How's your dodgeball going, Denny?
Oh, it's super fun.
All right, all right. So, what would we like to see here? There's a lot of fun toys here. Bring the chat up here again, because it went away. Okay, there it is. All right. Lots of fun things here. Pit Hag, you know what? You don't got to ask me twice. I'm doing a Cult Leader just because I don't see them very often and I want to see one. I'm doing a Lunatic and I'm going to tell them there's a Magician in play, which would be great. Oh man, you know what? I wish there was yeah. Let's see here. We need another. I don't think I want Goblin here. So I don't think I want to do a Widow. I'm going to do a Godfather here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Lunatic, Politician, Drunk. Lots of crazy stuff going on. But let's make some strong stuff go here. Let's go Preacher so they can curb the pit hagging if they get lucky there. I want to go Balloonist. Actually, let's not do a Drunk. Let's do -1 Godfather plus 1 Balloonist. Let's do 2 Outsiders. That sounds about right. So can I come up with a... Do we have a good Amnesiac ability that would work for Leviathan? You know what would be really interesting for an Amnesiac? On this script. The Leviathan gets 1 extra day. That'd be interesting. I've never seen that Amnesiac ability ran. You actually get to a day 6 of a Leviathan game with the Amnesiac. So if they haven't killed 2 good players, like they might get the wrong demon on day 5, like they might get the wrong player, but if they get an evil player, we just go to another day if the Amnesiac is alive. So that is going to be the Amnesiac's ability. The game ends on day 5 or day 6 instead of 5. That is the Amnesiac ability, and they might figure it out. Seamstress. I'm not putting a Slayer. Once per game, you can make the Cult Leader good. No, I don't know. That's really powerful too. That's first of all, that confirms that the Cult Leader's in play. I'm gonna give them Slayer as a bluff. I'm gonna give them Clock as a bluff. I don't know what the last bluff will be here. Yeah, Amnesiac. The day ends on day 6 instead of day 5. There's going to be a huge clue when the day continues on, but they know that, hey, they've got another day to get information, another day for Balloonist pings, another day for Preacher picks, if they can solve what it is. So yeah, we have Lunatic, we have a Politician, We have -1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we just need 2 more townsfolk. I'm giving Clockmaker. I think Clockmaker, Fisherman, Slayer will be good bluffs. I'm gonna give General, and I'm gonna give. I think I'm gonna give Artist as a bluff. Yeah, Clockmaker, Slayer, Artist, and I'm gonna put Fisherman in. This seems about right. Preacher, General. The Fisherman could hold it to like day 6, and I'm just gonna be like, there's the demon. I'm still gonna announce normally. The Amnesiac has to guess. I'm not gonna do it. They're gonna have a. I usually tell people whether they have a passive or an active ability or things like that. What does this count for? It's not quite a setup ability. I think it's more of a passive ability. I don't know. I don't think I tell anything. I think I just let them start guessing. Win condition ability is definite, but that's a little bit too nail on the head. They're going to get that guess so too fast. I think I'm just going to let it go and let them start picking. So, okay, Amnesiac ability, we have it. Cult Leader, Balloonist, Seamstress, General, Preacher. And it may not even matter. We may not get that far because we may just end in a Cult Leader win on day whatever. So here, just double checking. Okay, so we have Godfather -1, Balloonist +1, 2 Outsiders, Pit Hag, Leviathan. And the Pit Hag can even take the Amnesiac out. And it may not even matter at all. Which would be nasty. Yeah, but this looks like a pretty good bag for me. No Snake Charmer. And the Lunatic, I'm gonna give Magician info. Is Godfather not a bit redundant here? Could be. Maybe not. They're gonna know what outsiders are in play. They're gonna know that there's a Lunatic. Godfather may not get the kill, but they know something they can bluff. They know that there's a politician out there. They know there's not the drunk. They can start pushing worlds. It's still an information. It's still a good role to help push info and push worlds. You can claim snitch. You can claim that, well, you must be the drunk, blah, blah, blah. This person isn't this. They know there's a politician out there. They just got to find him. Plus, knowing that, they can tell the Pit Hag, hey, there's already a Lunatic, there's already a politician. So the Pit Hag can start Pit Hagging in a snitch, a drunk, things, you know. Yeah. But even if we don't get the kill, it's still info for their team and helps. And they can push worlds. So this is everything. I'm going to push these out. Coulson, Rocco in, Satan. Okay, that is the team. So let's go say hi and send them to... Oh, no, Coulson is going to be the Lunatic. Change character. Lunatic. Jeffy is change character. Leviathan. Okay. That's everybody. Let's go say hi.
Wrestling is important.
That was pretty funny.
All right, all right.
Sorry, Dan.
Welcome back. So, you should have characters. Let's play this mess of a script. Good night.
Talk about living in New Jersey again.
Oh God, Danny. Nominates Denny.
Hi, everyone.
I grew up in Jersey.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I did get to see Danielson and Punk and Samoa Joe.
Hello.
Hello. Bringing in your other minion here.
Okay.
If they'll pick up. All right. Hi, minions.
Hi.
Oh, hello, my
So-
fellow minion.
You're going to learn of your demon right now. That demon
Okay.
is Jeffy.
Ah,
Okay, I love it.
good
And
fun.
yeah,
All right.
you learn Jeffy. There you go.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Hello. Bye. All right. Cool.
I'll come back to you. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to go wake up the Lunatic, and I'm going to give them 3 minions. Which ones am I going to give? I'm going to give Tiffy as a minion. I'm going to give Satan. I'm going to give at least 1 real. And then I'm going to give Mataro. Those will be the 3 minions, because they're going to think it's a magician game. So yeah, they'll learn an extra minion in a magician world. All right.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, hello. So, I'm here to tell you your evil team
All right.
is Tiffy, Satan, and Mataro.
Okay.
You get 3 bluffs. They are Savant, Snake Charmer, and Clockmaker.
Savant, Snake Charmer, Clockmaker.
Hmm.
Okay. How many players are in this game? I didn't notice.
12.
But I have 3 minions, so I have to look at the script.
Look at the script.
Okay, there's a magician on the script. All right.
Good luck.
Got it. Thank you, Dave.
Bye. All right. So let's go to the actual demon now. Hi, demon.
Not gonna lie, I got really excited. I was like, sweet, I get to be the lunatic. And I was like, oh no, that means I'm the demon.
Yeah.
I hate being the demon.
Well,
okay.
you don't
let's
have the stress of having to make any kills. All you do is just survive. Just sit back and look
Exactly.
pretty. You'll be fine. You do learn your evil team.
Supposed to kill me, so that's not gonna help.
Yeah.
So
Your evil team is Rocco and Satan.
I like that. That is helpful.
Yeah, I figured you would like it. And your bluffs are Slayer. Don't have to worry about being shot. Clockmaker. You don't have to worry about getting located. And Artist.
At least I don't have an artist question that's gonna cause some problems. Okay, I'm totally down with all this.
Yeah. And your lunatic is Coulson.
There's Coulson.
Yep.
I forgot about the whole lunatic thing. All right, let's have some fun. Yay!
I'm having fun. Good luck.
Yeah.
All right. So now we go to the preacher before we give Godfather pings. Let's go. Hello.
Hello.
Preacher, such a great character. I love it. It's underused. Who would you like to pick?
I feel like Preacher and Exorcist, I feel like do not appear as often as I think they should.
Preacher's just so powerful though. It has to be on the right script.
Disabling. Look, I would have rather gotten Pit Hag, but if I can ruin the Pit Hag's day, I guess I can accept it.
You can preach the pit hag. Go for it. Find him.
I'd rather steal their ability, but it's fine. I can accept this. Look, I have yet to get. I don't know if I've even gotten a Pit Hag game on stream. I'm waiting. Give me Pit Hag, guys. But anyway, arbitrarily I'll choose Rocco.
Rocco. All right. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks.
Nice. Wow. Let's go tell Rocco.
Hello.
Hey, I've got another piece of information for you.
Okay.
You've been selected by the preacher.
Oh, of course I have, Dave. Of course I have. Fuck
I'm not gonna lie.
me.
That's a snipe.
Fuck me. All right, thank you.
Good luck to you. Wow. Ash, solid play. You did amazing there. All right, let's go get the Godfather and tell him what's in play. All right.
Hello.
You learn of
Am I
the
getting
existence. Huh?
Outsiders.
Yes,
Yay,
you
outsiders.
learn outsiders. You learn that there is both a politician and a lunatic.
Ooh,
Just those.
most intriguing. And a balloonist. Somewhere.
Whatever do you mean?
Okay, thank you.
Good night. All right. So now we go down to the amnesiac. They don't wake. We go down to the seamstress. Would you like to use your ability? Probably not. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to use this tonight?
If it weren't for the Pit Hag, I wouldn't worry. But you know what? I'm going to wait.
Okay. Good luck.
All right. Bye.
We need a balloonist ping. I'm going to show Tiffy first. Yeah. All right. If you could pick any person to see first for your balloonist ping, who would you pick?
Oh, that's a tough choice. So many very nice people.
Yeah.
I will say Eric, just because I know Eric the least, I think.
Okay, Tiffy it is. You see Tiffy.
All right.
All right. Cult leader. Oh, man, with the politician there, too. I'm tempted to make them evil on day one. Just because they got the politician there, who's going to be doing some stuff. Oh, man. Do I make them good or evil? I think I start with evil because they almost always start good. Let's do that. Hey!
Hi, Dave.
Do you want to be evil?
Not really.
Too
No.
bad. You're evil right now.
Hooray!
Good luck.
Thanks, Dave.
Bye. So, you took away the pit hag, but you can't take away my cult leader. Yeah. Now we just have the general. Who's winning? That preacher, no lie, good is kicking ass right now. They have the extra evil in Denny, but good is still winning. Now, if Denny was still good, and I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's like solidly good, not like a 5 out of 5. I think it's like about a 4 out of 5. Good is winning, but they're not like kicking ass right now. So let's go to the general. Hello.
Gil, what's going on?
It is my opinion that the good team is currently winning.
Okay, you've been poisoned. Thank you. Goodbye.
I've been poisoned? I don't think there's a Spirit of Ivory on this. No, there's not. They did not make one. It doesn't really matter because, I mean, Tiffy wouldn't flip unless the game is already over anyway. So I don't really see that's a big issue to have a potential there because it's not like she's going to be just evil. And I mean, she could just be, hi, I'm the politician. I'm confirming an outsider. I can play him good. That's fine too. But yeah. That's everybody. That's a lot of rolls on this night one. Just double checking I got everybody. Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's go.
This is not the night chat you're looking for.
Good morning, everybody. Such a glorious morning it is, for we're all alive. Even me, but holy shit, what's that on the horizon? Is that a Leviathan I see? Day one. Talk.
Ah, that's right. That doesn't happen.
Hey, everyone. I have an announcement. There is a widow in play. Hooray! Widow!
Hooray!
Hooray!
That's interesting on the Leviathan game. Like, I know it's on the script, but I guess it's for the point.
Okay, so you did not come to talk to me last night.
I did not.
It's possible you come talk to me tonight, but otherwise it might be more of a daytime or passive ability. So I'm going to ask if I am involved in somehow affecting other players passively.
Very warm.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you are definitely affecting other players passively. You are passively affecting the Leviathan. You are extending the day of the game by 1 by affecting the Leviathan. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, very warm because you're just adding an extra day to the Leviathan. So yeah, good. Yeah, cult leader claiming widow because then they'll be like, well, I'm the good player. I got the widow ping, so we could vote for my cult. Nice. I see you.
Yeah.
I asked my question. You want to hear
Yes, I would love to hear your question. And because the demon doesn't direct kills, I'm comfortable doing another hard play. Yeah, go ahead.
it? All right. So I asked, am I involved in affecting other players passively? And I got a very warm.
Other players. Passively.
What are you?
I'm the Slayer.
Slayer. All right. Any suggestions on what I asked tomorrow?
Let's see if you're a. Well, no, you said passively, so that's warm. Well, I mean, you could be a first night, or I mean, each night star.
No, I mean, he wouldn't give me very warm if it wasn't passive. I don't think.
Correct. Meaning you're not choosing, but maybe you're going to learn something tonight. You could still be passive and learn something, yeah.
Okay.
Though, with passive, with what we have here.
But if I'm affecting other players, it's less likely I'm learning something.
Correct,
I'm
likely.
protecting them.
That's
I could
what I'm
be
thinking is
protecting
protection.
them.
I think protection.
I didn't ask.
Yes.
That makes sense. All right.
I picked a person already, because that is my ability. I'm
That
not gonna
makes-
bother with you for a while, probably.
That makes sense. All righty. Talk to you later, Ash.
See ya.
and the Night Order.
Oh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of
Right.
Fun.
I'm just telling Satan that you get creative with your amity abilities. So
Yep. Yeah, I told Tiffy about the no from last night, so I'm trying to kind of figure out what to guess first. Which actually, while Dave is here, this is not a bad time to ask him a question. So,
all right,
is that okay,
well,
Tiffy?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Cool, yeah. So Tiffy's the cult leader and is probably evil, so that's fun. Just updating chat on what I know.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna pretend that I asked. Does my ability have to do with whether someone has switched alignments? Because I just talked to Tiffy. And you're gonna tell me cold. I think.
All right, I will say cold, and maybe see.
Excellent.
Sure. Good luck to you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you didn't learn any information last night?
That is correct.
If you get pit hide.
The Slayer or the Artist.
Slayer or artist. Right.
I'm inclined to believe the Widow Ping again, but
again, it is Denny. And of the people on the Grim, Matara and I were saying, the way Denny did it, maybe not. But for now, I'm going to believe it.
Running a new prediction here. Good reroll.
until I get a bit more confirmation and then start narrowing those downs, but I'm basically giving 2s. I probably am not going to give 3s. I had a lovely acronym picked out for today, and it was going to be hilarious, but I don't even get to do that. So neener, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, well. You can tell chat what it was.
It won't be as funny now.
Okay, then.
God.
Chat would love to hear it.
Good to know. Good to know. If you were the preacher, who'd you choose?
If I was the preacher, I chose Coulson.
Cool. And have you used it if you're the seamstress? I haven't used it if I'm the artist. And if I was an Amni, I got a no last night.
No, I have not used it. And if you're the Amni, you got okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah. All right.
I can't hear you. I don't know.
She did it on purpose.
Thanks for that, Rob. Yeah, it's
I
kind of
think it was not
Denny,
very productive.
Denny, you want to tell me what you are or no?
Hey, everybody.
Yes, but you talked the whole time, so I couldn't.
So, feel free to talk amongst yourself. Claim what you want to claim. Do what you want to do. You can call for cults if you'd like to. That's on the script. How fun is that? Tiffy has their hand up first.
Tiffy would like to call for a cult.
Sure. What is this cult?
It says the cult of Chad Gable and El Grande Americano are different people. Come on, believe.
All right.
Oh.
Well, hands up if you would like to join this
I'm not
cult.
voting for it.
Hands up in 3, 2,
I wasn't.
1. I can say that a cult has not been formed.
I wasn't going to vote. And then you said that, Tiffy.
Any
I have a
other
question.
question?
Yes. There is a rumor that every single time a amnesiac is in the script and someone has that character and they have a passive ability, that you inform them they have a passive ability. Would that be a true statement or not a true statement?
I personally, the way I run Amnesiac, I will typically tell people if they have a passive or active ability, or I won't say active. I'll usually say if they have a passive. I'll usually say if they have a setup. I won't run that as like 100% rule, but that is typically how I do things.
Okay.
Told you.
Yeah, I also said that this time you didn't.
All right, hands up, Johnny.
I would like to claim amnesiac and say anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Too many syllables. No effect. Denny.
I would like to call for a cult.
Sure. All right. What is your cult?
This is the cult of there being a widow in play, which means everyone should tell me everything, and I'll solve the game. Tell me.
All right, if you'd like to join this cult, which sounds like an actual cult.
I was going to say.
Hands up in 5, 3.
Why am I getting the vibes
2,
that Denny is a good player
1.
that's faking a widow ping just to get
All right. A cult has not been formed.
I'm voting for all cults.
I'm voting
Anything
for
else?
no cults.
Thanks, Mark.
Where's Mark?
Nominations are open. You can also call for cults if you feel like. But yeah, noms. If you want to make them.
Dox him. He's in Portland.
The sleepy is getting me, guys.
All right.
This is dangerous.
Probably. I'm just gonna say last call. If nobody wants to make noms, they don't typically happen day one on Leviathan scripts anyway.
But it's a witch game. How's the witch gonna kill? Or I mean,
Yeah, it's a witch game. Definitely on this.
It's a Godfather. It's
I
a
will end
Godfather
in
game.
5 unless I hear
Godfather
something.
game.
3, 2, 1. All right, you can all celebrate by going to sleep.
We did it.
woo! I
Yeah,
survived
another
day
day.
one.
Congrats.
Yep, the amnesiac will end the day on day 6 instead of 5, but only if they haven't already met other conditions, such as like if they execute 2 good players. Now, if they execute an evil player on 5, but they get the wrong evil player, we will go to day 6, unless the amnesiac is dead, of course. But yeah, that's what the amnesiac ability is. The Leviathan's number has changed from day 6 to day 5 to day 6. That's all it is. Changes 1 number on the Leviathan token. So okay. Let's... What are we doing here? 1. Preacher gets to select another player. Hello. Pick a player.
Let's see. Who do I want to arbitrarily choose? I'll go Rob. Maybe that'll make me think he's less evil.
Rob it is. Thank you very much.
I don't think it's gonna work that way, but one can dream.
Thank you very much. No, it's not going to continue after Amnesiac Death. If Amnesiac is the one good player executed, then it will still end on 5. That's 1. Let's go to 2. Pit Hag doesn't do a dang thing. 3 is the Lunatic. They don't wake up because they don't pick any kills. Let's go to 4 is the Godfather. Nobody was executed. 5 is the Amnesiac. Doesn't wake up. 6 is the Seamstress. Would you like to pick tonight?
Yeah, I will.
Sure.
I'd like to pick Rocco and Ash.
Rocco and Ash. You learn no, they're not of the same alignment.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Cool. All right. I think I was going to show the balloonist to Rocco there first, but I'm not going to anymore. Now I'm going to move and show a minion in Satan to the balloonist. Hello. The next
Hello.
name that you will get is Satan herself.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right, and I think lastly we go to the general. Is there name? Yeah, cult leader. Does Danny Boy want to be good? Yes, Danny Boy wants to be good. Change alignment. Good. Danny Boy can be good. You can change your token to the color blue.
Oh no, Colson outed his demon to me. That was. Oh, I didn't. Come on, Dave.
Your token
You
is
can't do
blue.
that to me. Okay.
Good luck. And now general, I think good is solidly winning right now. Solidly, because that's great info, and the evil team is kind of on the back foot right now. Denny, sure. All right, let's go. All right. Things are looking up because good is solidly winning right now.
Solidly. Oh,
Yes.
holy moly.
Things
Okay.
are looking great.
Look, I guess we must have executed an evil yesterday. Great, thank you.
Yeah, because they're yeah, sure, you did. Good luck. all right. See Coulson. Sure, nothing will go wrong if you execute Coulson. Okay, that is everybody.
Like, it's certainly possible.
You know what else is possible for this game to continue going? Day 2. Let's figure this out. Talk about it.
We did it. We're the best.
Really?
Yeah, they-
Who wants to tell me their
The demon
secret?
sunk a kill. Demon sunk a kill.
real.
Wait, I want to tell somebody who.
Yo.
All right. My guess is something along the lines of my passive ability somehow affects the win condition or the game?
Very warm.
Okay, thank you.
Getting warmer. Getting warmer.
Or we leave them.
Is there not a world we just don't kill them? That's
Well,
hilarious to me.
yeah.
It's a Rocco bit. Don't get me wrong. It's a Rocco bit. I can see that.
I know, that's the thing. Sounds like a Rocco bit.
Okay, that's
I'm gonna go
helpful.
talk to
There's
Rocco.
not. I mean, there's not much. Is there any poisoning or drunkenness on the script? I don't think so. Oh, you could be. There's a drunk. That's about it.
There's a drunk, and I mean, I might be with.
It's like the preacher, maybe like Eric's the preacher, and he got a minion or something like that.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm actually the demon, and the fact that I'm going around telling people I'm the lunatic means good is winning.
Yeah. I mean, that's a rough one because we have limited executions, right? But
yeah,
honestly, I think what's going to end up happening is you might be the one execution we have just to clear that world. There isn't a Scarlet Woman on the script, so that might be something that ends up happening. But we'll see. Good luck. Who are your supposed minions, or are you not going to share?
Well, you were one of them, so you would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sounds like you're a lunatic. All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Coulson knows.
Right.
They're the same.
Yeah,
level,
yeah.
Which is why they end up in my.
Yes. Oh, for chat's benefit, Ash has told me preacher or fish, and I have told Ash artist or seamstress, and we're talking now about how they are similar.
I was really expecting you to say like a different two for yourself. I'm like,
Really?
Every once in a while, I'm just hoping to catch someone in a lie like that. But no, like they
Yeah, for sure.
They fit the artists and seamstress
They
kind
do.
of have the same niche.
Yeah, yeah. I like them. They're good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that about this ability because it does sound like a minion saying, "Oh, it's fine. We have another day."
Who are
It does-
your minions?
Yeah, I think I can tell you. I initially didn't want to tell anybody because I thought I should tell them so that if I am the demon, they can pit hag a new demon. But then I realized that you can't pit hag a new demon on this script. So there's no way out. If I am the demon, I'm just screwed. But I believe I'm the lunatic. So,
thank you, Sean the Good, for the follow. Thank you. Welcome.
You could. Okay, magician. Okay.
I believe, yes, I was a lunatic in a magician game is my stance here. Yes.
Okay. So I wonder if that means it's a real magician game or not.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that they're. Okay, I will say this: if anybody would be faking a Widow King, I could see it being Denny.
Tiffy and Satan.
Okay, neat.
Cool.
All right.
You're the only person that knows this, by the way. Just so you know, I haven't told anyone. I've been lying completely.
That's fair. You can freely share it with other people, though, is all I'm trying to...
Oh, yeah, I know. I've just been having fun.
Then, if that's the case, where the Ash is executed and suddenly the pit hag is free and the pit hags out the alchemist, the amnesiac, then suddenly we're gonna have a. Sorry.
That's pretty evil.
Huh?
Mataro. I'm sorry. So Coulson is the lunatic. He thinks he's the lunatic because I came up to him and told him there was a Widow Pink, and then that somehow convinced him that I told him I was the Snake Charmer, and Snake Charmer is one of his real demon bluffs. And then he told me the minions are Tiffy, Satan, and Mataro, which works with my cult leader information. So I'm having fun. I just
Well,
was
good.
messing with everyone.
I'm glad you're having fun. Good luck to you.
I didn't.
But
Anyway, yeah. If suddenly the amnesiac is out of play on a day 6, it might just end the game. All right. So noms are open, and cult leader claims and all that stuff. Tiffy.
Tiffy would like to call for a cult.
Sure. Is this cult for anything specific or just cult?
Yeah, it's the cult of it's my birthday on Sunday, so you gotta be nice to me.
All right, the cult of being nice to Tiffy. Raise your hands if you would like to join this cult. Calling it
Better
3,
raise your hand.
All vote.
2,
Yeah, we should all vote
1.
for Tiffy's nice.
The cult has not been formed.
Rob hates birthdays confirmed.
Yeah.
It's more.
Anti.
Rob is a sourpuss confirmed. Thank you.
Rob, why did you
Hey.
not write down what I told
The
you?
other hands. Denny's hand is
I
up.
did forget. I'm sorry.
May I please call for a cult?
Sure. What is your cult?
This is the cult of camaraderie, where everyone shares everything with each other because there's a widow in play. So let's be open and honest with each other, as good citizens of Ravenswood Bluff.
All right. To join Denny's cult, hands up in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, never mind.
A cult has not been formed.
Dead to me, Jeffy. Dead to me.
Any others? See hands up towards the north. Steve?
Yes, I would like to call for the cult of silence.
Cult of silence. Hands up, but do it quietly in 3, 2, 1. So silent, I didn't even see any hands. All right. Any others?
It checks out.
All right, noms are open.
Oh, yeah, I actually do one of them.
Yeah, Tiffy?
Tiffy would like to nominate Rob.
Rob. Okay, why should we kill Rob?
I thought he was in a double claim, but apparently he's just weird. Yeah.
All right, Rob. Why should defend against Tiffy? Why? I don't know. Tiffy.
We only get one good kill before we have to kill the demon, so it's a bad idea to kill me for that reason. That's a pretty bad reason. And then 2, I actually could be very helpful to town.
Are you in a double claim?
I'm not. And people who know what I'm talking about know that I could be very good for town.
All right, running the vote. Looking
Yeah,
for 6.
Tiffy, this is fine. I'll just let you know. This is fine.
No.
We don't have to kill Rob here.
I trust Satan.
Right?
It's more time to tell you, Tiffy.
Best thing I
Tiffy,
ever
I'm trying
did
to
was
tell you
give
that there
myself
wasn't a
Satan.
double
Best
claim.
thing.
Not enough.
Tiffy nominates
Yeah.
Tiffy?
Jeffy nominated Tiffy. It was. Sure.
Yes.
Why?
Tiffy trusts Satan, so that seems sus.
You know, out of context, that's extremely suspicious. But Tiffy, please defend.
Shoot, I didn't know that I had to have a defense against trusting Satan herself. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm
Don't
good.
do this.
I'm fine to trust.
6.
Interesting seeing votes.
I mean, if that was the chance of getting on the block, I was gonna put my hand down. It was mostly fine.
2's not enough.
I was voting in spirit.
Any others? Mataro?
I'd like to nominate Rocco.
Sure. Why?
Hi, everyone. I am your general. Night 1, I got good as winning. Night 2, I got good as solidly winning, and that things are improving for good. I talked to our seamstress today, who got a seamstress no between Rocco and another player, who I trust is reading socially well to me. I think Rocco's just evil, and I think the seamstress no is the reason why my general information had improved from good as doing well to good as doing solidly well. So I think this is a safe execution.
Rocco.
Look at the other side of the seamstress. No, I'm good. I'm the snake charmer. I've cleared 2 people. If I become the demon, we'll just come when I become the demon.
All right, running the vote.
Oh, Rocco, you politician, you.
Yeah, I'm super not opposed to killing Rocco, but on this particular script, I'm more hesitant.
Rocco did claim that to me early, by the way, just for context. I don't know if that means that it's real.
That is a
Not
hard
enough.
double claim.
Yeah, Rocco nominates Denny.
Rocco nominates Denny. Why?
Denny's not the snake charmer. Let's
Denny
go.
looks excited for this.
This is where my snakes slither in and stab Rocco. Bite him? Bite Rocco.
Yeah, that happens.
My counterattack launches today.
Snakes don't have hands, Denny. How can
Six-
you stab somebody with no hands?
6 votes to have a
you're
snaky counterattack.
You can stab with your fangs. Fangs rock
It's a
stab.
puncture of
Bite,
some
not a
sort.
stab.
Also,
No,
Rocco,
it's a
if there was a widow in play, just
So, yeah.
don't claim my role to me. And second, if you're evil, then you know the grim. So
When you're doing manner and cause of death, the puncture wounds
4.
are
Not enough.
yeah.
Steve.
Blood sharp.
just have a quick question on this, and it may sound ridiculous, but if a snake charmer were to actually get to the Leviathan, is that a new instance of the Leviathan? So we start all over at day 1 again?
Nope. It is still the same. It is still day 3, day 4. It is not. It does not say on your 5th day. It says on the 5th day.
Oh,
Well, however, the good death count resets.
I believe so.
That's news to me. Okay.
Anyway.
I have a question.
Yes.
Who's the other side of the signature thing? Can I ask?
Ending the day in 5 minutes. I hear another
It's
nom.
not my info to out, so if they want to out it, they can.
Same.
Okay.
All right. Nobody's
And I
executed.
haven't talked to Rocco yet,
Good
so
night.
I'm pretty sure Rocco might be evil. So, neener.
Guys, we
So,
really
and you
should
did
start
both of
killing
them.
people.
Why?
We
We
did.
only-
Please select.
Someone just gave me some really useful info.
Ooh, what was
Just
the
that
info?
Me and
I want to see
Rocco
what it
are
is.
different alignments.
Ooh, that does sound kind of juicy.
I know. So that sounds like a perfect person. Wait, I already preached him. Wait, what's the point? He's already useless. Wait, I thought I was gonna have a really easy pick here. Dang it, Dave! Why was I too good at my job?
I'm sorry.
God dang it. Anyway, I guess I'm picking arbitrarily again because no one is really sharing the info I need, besides the fact that I've already chosen someone good. Between Denny and Tiffy, and it's still arbitrary. I'll do Denny. Why
Denny,
not?
it is. Thank you very much.
I wish I had better shots to make here. I just don't have the useful info I need. Anyway, thanks.
Good luck. Let's go to 2. Pit Hag doesn't do anything. Let's go to 3. Lunatic doesn't do anything. Let's go to 4. Godfather doesn't do anything. Nobody does anything. Seamstress is done. 5. Amnesiac is done. 6, 7. So just Balloonist, Cult Leader, and General. Balloonist. I'm going to show Jeffy here. I think I might. I haven't shown a townsfolk yet. Which is great. I might just go this whole game without ever showing a townsfolk. How often is that done with the Balloonist? Let's go. Hello.
All right, you're going to give me Rocco or Denny, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to give you Jeffy.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, interesting. All right, thank you.
I could not give Rocco. I could have given Denny. In fact, maybe I'll never give Denny just because I don't want. Yeah, Old Days of Balloonist on Levi Scripts. Yeah, I mean, you would definitely have the demon tomorrow if you were alive on the old Balloonist. This new Balloonist is so much better. Let's. They think Rocco's evil. Let's flip Denny again. Back and forth, back and forth. You're evil again.
Hooray!
Good luck. I might just flip him back and forth the whole game. Why not? Let's see here. General, good is winning, but not solidly. It's gotten worse for your team. Yeah. All right. It is my opinion that good is winning. Not solidly. It's going back the other direction a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So
I
good is still
gotcha.
winning,
All
though.
right, thank you.
You're safe. Good. Good luck.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right. Then I'm basing that purely on the fact that there's now an extra evil. I might just seriously, good is solidly winning. Oh, you're not. Solid. Just only based on the cult leader. At least until people start dying. That's everybody. Let me just double check. Yep. Let's go back.
The other one you might actually hear of, but
True.
usually not the first day.
Yeah, if they figure it out, yeah.
Speaking of figure out why it's day 3 of a Leviathan game and you have yet to find the demon.
I was about to say, Dave, I was really disappointed with how you were running this game. This group is so new. You should be announcing it every single day and what day that we're on, according to the wiki.
Yeah,
Day
really
3.
New Dave.
Day 3.
Hey, all right. I have a strong suspicion that maybe I am either the drunk or I was turned into the drunk by the pit hag. But with that being said, I'm going to make him either the drunk. But paraphrasing, give or take, my ability passively affects the win condition in a specific way, which is changing the way the Leviathan wins the game, so that if it would now read, if more than 2 good players are executed, evil wins. All players know who you are in play. After day 5, evil wins. So the idea being that good essentially gets an extra kill.
Okay, I see. Yeah, good gets extra kill. Cold.
Cold. Okay. All right, thanks.
You don't get any extra good kills. Not at all. Yo.
I would like some fisherman advice that will help me solve this game.
Tell Rob that he is not drunk or poisoned in any way.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's pretty good, because that's going to help. Hey, confirms the Rob, confirms an amnesic ability, and tells Rob, eliminates world that he's been pit-hagged or any of that stuff. That is, I think that's pretty good.
I need to talk to Johnny.
I asked for my fisherman advice.
Okay.
My fisherman advice specifically was Rob is not poisoned or drunk.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's important. All right. So I am the amnesiac. And my ability, my choices so far, and I'm going to move you guys out of the way if I can. So on day 1, I guessed, am I involved in affecting other players passively? And I got a very warm. And then on day 2, I said my passive ability somehow affects the win condition, and I got a very warm. And then on day 3, I asked, does my ability affect the win condition by increasing the number of good players that that good is allowed to have die, basically, before evil wins? Ooh. So going from 1 to 2 good players, do we get an extra kill, in other words? And I got a cold.
Okay.
Yeah, Coulson is the lunatic.
If we kill Coulson, Satan can kill Ash, and I can use my ability again.
Oh, that works for me. All right.
All right, later. Fucking preach that I was a pit egg. It's so rough.
That is rough. It is very rough.
It's so... I fucking hate it. All right, bye.
But if anybody deserves it, you do. Because you could... Rocco's got the skills to take over this game as a pit hag. Are you kidding me? Rocco deserves to be preached day 1.
Yeah, I haven't heard of a snitch.
Yeah, Widow. I haven't either.
And I'm guessing drunk is kind of a pseudo face down outsider, and lunatic, we figured out the lunatic. So yeah, it's lunatic and either politician or drunk.
Yeah, if there's no Godfather, and if there's a Godfather, then it's probably all 3 of them, I would guess.
Oh, yeah. I did not see Godfather. Okay. My bad.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you're right.
But, I mean, we think it's Widow, but I don't know. I don't know the...
I don't believe... Denny's the one person who would not be serious about that, so I don't mind.
All right. Okay.
Now you have to vote for my.
Yeah, there is the double claim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Call me cute.
All right. Day 3 of Leviathan. Would you like to start executing people today? Noms are open. Cults are open. Who wants to claim cult leader? Johnny has their hand up first.
I will claim cult leader of, just like kind of chilling out and relaxing.
The cult of chilling out. Hands up if you would like to join this cult.
I wish I voted for any cults.
2, 1.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Cult is not formed. I will go Denny.
I would like to form the cult of everyone tell me everything, please. And Ash's 3rd favorite animal may or may not be turtle, which means they may or may not have to vote for my cult.
Turd is turd and a turtle.
Cult of the Turtles. All right, let's go. Hands up if you'd like to join the Cult of the Turtles. I'm just ignoring everything else he said. In
like
3,
silliness.
2, 1. Cult has not been formed.
Are you not in?
I'm sorry, I was too slow. I was moving like a turtle.
Yeah. Anyway, Tiffy had their hand up too.
Tiffy would like to call for a cult.
Tiffy, what is your cult?
This is going to be the cult of announcing when you are menstruating as if you are playing a Leviathan game.
Oh no, I have to vote for that.
Yeah, I mean, Steve, you have to vote.
All right, that was said. Hands up if you'd like to vote. In
If you
3,
vote on this, you're sexist.
2, 1.
Sexist.
A cult has not been formed.
I wish it was the post symbol.
Jeffy nominates Rob.
Jeffy nominates Rob. Why?
Rob didn't vote on that, so Rob is clearly sexist, so we should kill Rob.
Rob.
I wasn't even listening. I was thinking about my ability.
Okay. Good enough
makes sense.
defense to me.
Your
6
super
votes.
believable ability.
I buy that.
Three's not enough. Rob is safe. Steve, hand was up first.
Yep. I would like to say I used my fisherman advice today. My fisherman advice explicitly talked about Rob's ability and was to inform him that his ability has not been drunk or poisoned this entire game.
Oh,
Any other noms?
that's highly specific.
Johnny.
I would like to nominate Rocco.
Sure. Why?
Either Rocco or Denny are evil. If we're going to kill on day 3, we should be killing an evil.
I'm not evil. I'm the snake charmer. I've hearkened out to everyone, basically the entire game.
That's not true.
Well, yeah. Okay, who have I lied to then?
Me.
We haven't even.
We have talked.
Yeah, we did. No, I'm the snake charmer. I
Conquer
cleared,
General.
We'll let Rocco have his
Rob.
defense.
I cleared Rob, Tiffy, and Steve last night.
Okay.
I
Ready to
don't know
vote.
what Danny's playing that, but I'm just snake charmer.
For the record, if Rocco is the politician like I think he is, then killing him is killing one of our goods.
Yeah, if you think I'm a politician, you need to kill Ash because Ash is evil then.
Do we know who the seamstress is coming from?
Yeah, it's
No,
Eric.
but I'm not gonna out
4
it.
is not enough.
Oh, apparently it was just outed, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah.
I nominate Ash.
Sure. Why?
The other side of my seamstress no.
Ash.
I'm to tell you the truth for what it's worth, Eric.
Okay. Looking for 6 still.
We haven't talked to Ash yet.
I've been told this is a good kill. I'm putting a vote on it because I'm early, but if people don't want to, then
Why is this a
fine.
better kill than Rocco?
we doing
Rocco's
this?
just going to use the snake charmer info at the end of Serious Demon.
Oh well, that's interesting.
6
That
is
is
enough.
Interesting.
Ash is on the
Do you
block.
want to lift or tie?
Yeah, I'm fine to lift or tie, but I'm like, if we're already at 5, I'm gonna put something up on the block. If it's in a seamstress, no. So.
In that world, then, who's my demon? Rob, who's the amnesiac that Steve's clearing. So that's the Steel team right there, or Tiffy?
No, I don't know it's day 3. I don't know who the demon is. I'm saying at the end when we're trying to figure out where the Leviathan is. You'll probably just clear them. So I'd rather have gone for you.
This would
I would have
not be
rather
a
gone
great
for
kill
Rob.
right
Rob
now.
doesn't know how to
Last
run
call?
amnesiac.
Mataro nominates Mataro.
Mataro nominates themselves.
I trust Ash for what it's worth. I don't know why we picked Ash over Rocco in the seamstress information, so I just like this to tie and lift off of Ash, please.
Oh, I definitely don't want it to tie.
No ties.
6 would tie.
Why not?
We still
I don't
have
mind
to-
killing Mataro, but I don't want it to be a. I don't
One
want it to
more.
tie.
Okay, I'm not voting. I want other people to decide this.
Steve, could you vote?
Jeffy, you said you'd be fine with the tie.
Guys, no.
Tie. No one's on the block.
What is a tie?
This is so much fun.
Any other noms?
Well, Jeffy nominates Steve.
So Jeffy nominated Steve.
Yeah.
Jeffy is already nominated this day.
Oh yeah, I have. Never mind. Sorry.
Well, Tiffy
Danny, I
nominates,
feel like you're playing Outer Evil.
Tiffy nominates Steve.
Tiffy nominates Steve. Why?
His information is telling him to trust a player that I kind of trust, but like I have mechanical reason to trust, but I don't have social reason to trust.
Steve.
Perfectly fine. If you guys feel that you want the fisherman who has spent their role to be our one and only one good execution, please go for this. I can only share the information I was given. So,
All right.
I think their claim to be fishermen and the advice they were given is very helpful to me because I was
That is
concerned
very,
about
very
people.
specific. It's kind of weird. It doesn't mean that they're both good.
Yeah.
Can we?
So keep in mind, before I ask my question on day 3, I told Dave that I was concerned that I might be poisoned or drunk. So that might be a reason why they gave Steve that info.
Yeah, but
Last call.
Rocco nominate Coulson.
Sure. Why?
I've had enough lunatics get the wool over my eyes.
Coulson.
Yeah, I am the lunatic.
Okay.
People are.
This is actually the best possible good kill, probably.
It's possible,
Probably.
but you still have a Seamstress No to clear, and you have a Snake Charmer double claim to clear. And by the way, Snake Charmer is one of my bluffs. So basically, if either Rocco or Denny are telling the truth, then I am the lunatic, and you are killing a good person by doing this.
Coulson did tell me this first chat that Snake Charmer was Coulson's bluff.
Yes.
Can we please kill somebody today?
Tiffy, I'm voting on everything. I'm trying.
I know.
I'm fine with
Need
that.
one more.
I didn't
No, we're good.
process the Rob's hand going up in time. I'm sorry.
Not enough. I will end the day in 5,
I did not think we were getting votes on that.
3, 2.
If we want to kill today, I'll
All right.
nominate Denny.
I counted down too fast. Good night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
fine.
the name came out after my finger went down.
Okay.
Am I the demon? Who knows? Maybe. There's a
So
bit of
nighttime.
There's something really.
All right. Let's see here. Preacher. Who do you want to pick now?
Oh, it's nerve wracking.
You're gonna have like half the Grim pick by the end of this game.
Huh?
You're gonna have half the Grim picked by the end of the game.
No, that's not how math works.
I mean, you'll be close.
It's close.
I mean, you don't want to pick yourself.
I rule myself out as being a minion, so I can ignore picking myself.
Like, yeah,
That's
you
my
pick
math.
5 people and you're not, so that's half.
Still no, that's still not how math works.
Well,
but-
you're gonna get close. Pick somebody.
God, who do I feel like might be a problem? Sheffy. That is a pick.
Jeffy, okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
You sound like you weren't sure.
No, I know. It's my suspicious sounding.
Okay, good luck.
See ya. Oh, I meant to leave.
2, 3, 4. Should be just the same. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 7, 8, 9. So yeah, let's just make Denny good again. Round and round you go. You can be good again.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's funny.
Should I out that Coulson is the demon to everyone tomorrow?
Maybe, because if Coulson's not the demon, maybe you'll flip again. Who knows? You might be on Coulson's team later.
This is
I
so
don't know.
exciting.
Yeah, good luck.
Actually, it's
Either
really
way,
funny.
you're good right
If
now.
I do-
That's all that matters.
If I do end the game as good, no one's gonna believe me when I say that Coulson is the demon. How crazy I've been this game.
Maybe.
So I don't even know if it's gonna matter.
We'll find out. We'll find out soon enough.
Oh, this is great.
Good luck. All right. Balloonist. I have yet to show townsfolk. I think I'm just gonna try to do that. I'm gonna go around. Jiffy. I'm showing Coulson. Of course I am right now. I'm going right back to outsider. Oh wait. Yeah. We start with outsider, so we go outsider, minion, demon, outsider. No townsfolk. Hello. All right. So tonight you're gonna get Coulson.
Coulson. All right. Coulson. Good to know. That actually does make sense. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Good luck. Good is still winning. I'm going to just say good is winning. I'm not going to upgrade it because the cult leader, it's good now, because that would suggest that they're getting better. But they also almost executed Ash. They almost executed Coulson. They're not really getting evil players on the block, so they're kind of on the wrong worlds. So I'm going to say it's still good, but it's approaching neutral territory. I think I would say, yeah. All right, tonight, good is winning, but you're starting to approach neutral territory.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a regular Mark Twain with your verbiage. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck. Mark Twain. Yeah. Maybe I'll just leave Denny good the whole rest of the game. I don't know. It's just funny so far. Anyway, that's everybody. Let's bring him back. Day 4 of Leviathan.
Talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think my face exists on any account, and I like to keep it that way.
Hey, but it does exist on day 4 of Leviathan game. Nobody's dead. Everybody, let's talk about this. We're getting close.
Let's talk about this.
This is the representation of my face.
Surprise.
I'm only giving you 3 minutes now. You've already talked about all this. Let's go.
Our own Denny. That's a funny chat. I wonder what they're talking
What
about.
is gonna get? Wait.
Two, I got good is solidly winning.
Yep.
That it's improving.
Yep.
That was the night that our seamstress got a no on Rocco and Ash. Night 3, I said I just got good as winning. Stepping back away from solidly winning, and then I just got good as winning. However, we're approaching neutral.
Fascinating. Okay, I think Eric is drunk.
Okay, why?
I think Ash and Rocco are both good. I think Rocco is our politician.
Okay,
That's just my hunch currently.
Well, Rocco is probably evil. I mean, he is using.
Flips 2 times. I'll try to remember that. Remind me.
Yeah.
Also, I talked to Steve and Eric early on. We were, to be totally frank to you, Denny, we were kind of skeptical of your claim that there's a widow.
Yeah, there's a widow.
Okay. We're skeptical of it. However, we haven't heard of anyone claim Goblin. No one's claimed Pinhag. I will say, though, our preacher at some point during this game preached Rocco, and that may be the reason why we haven't heard him claim Goblin when he's been nominated, or why no one's
Kill the Amni, then you win the game. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe if we don't do any executions, we get something good happens. I don't know.
All right.
Like if we
thanks.
don't do any evil execute, if we don't kill any good players, maybe we get a boon or something. I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
All right, there.
Yep, bye. All right. I think Rocco's evil. Anyway.
Okay.
He sounded like he was trying to lead me astray on these questions. I have it. It's kind of a two-parter in the sense that I'm looking for a portion of it to give me like a worm or not, and then I'm going to ask a specific person to see if I get my bingo for it. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, explain it to me and then we'll see.
Yeah, okay. So my question is going to be along the lines of, does my ability cause, if a player is executed and if a good player is executed and dies, will the good team win? And specifically, is that player me?
Okay, so you're asking will your team win if you get executed and die?
Yeah, and it would be warm if someone else is executed and dies instead of me, like my neighbors or something like that.
Yeah, it would be bingo if it was exactly you. It'd be warm if it was someone else. Ice cold.
Ice cold. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
I saw your ping. Did
Hi.
you need something?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you a question about the form of your fisherman advice.
Yes.
Do you ever give fisherman advice as a statement rather than as a piece of advice? In other words, this is true as opposed to...
I always give it as advice. You should do this, or please do this. I will always give it as advice. Now, what I will say, people often interpret what I say as a statement. They will misread the things that I say when recalling it to other people. However, I always say as advice.
All right, I'll have to talk with Steve before I question that. All right, thanks. Bye.
Okay. And that happens all the time. I'll be like, hey, you should probably trust this guy. And then I say, oh, the statement is that Rob is sober or Rob is telling the truth. Well, that's not advice. That's not what I said. Then people get, and then they get executed for whatever. But yeah, I always try to frame it as advice. All right, everybody. Day 4 of the Leviathan game. So, Tiffy's hand is up. I assume it's cult leader stuff? That's what you've been claiming the whole game?
I don't mind letting Rob finish what he was saying.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you all. Do your thing.
Fine.
How dare you, Dave? What do you
All
think
right.
you
So
are?
my first question on day one was, am I involved in affecting other players passively? And I got a very warm. Day two question, my passive ability somehow affects the win condition. I got a very warm. Day three, do I allow good to kill one extra good player without losing the game? And I was told cold. And then I asked, if me specifically, am executed and die, does the good team win? And I said, I would be a bingo, but someone else dying and the good team winning would be a warm. And he said ice cold.
Great.
So if it's a widow,
I know
you're
what
probably
In other words, like it's a bingo if it would have been a bingo if I'm executed and die and then the good team wins, that would have been a bingo for my question. But like if my neighbor was executed and died and the good team wins, that would have been a hot or something like that. You know what I mean? That's,
Got it.
Tiffy?
Makes sense.
Had their hand up longest?
I would like to start a cult, please.
Sure, let's go. Call. What is this called about?
The cult of I'd rather be playing bingo than try to figure out Rob's amnesiac information.
All right. I expect to see at least a few hands here. Maybe not enough. Let's find out. Raise your hand if you'd like to join this cult in 3, 2,
Do it.
1.
Oh, haters!
Not
haters.
enough. Cult is not formed.
No cults.
Denny, I think, was
Have our
second, having their
cult
hand up
leaders
longest.
Ever turned evil?
May I please attempt to form a cult?
You can attempt.
This is the cult of, I don't know, Oreo milkshakes?
Oreo milkshakes.
Good.
I love
Oh, hell
those.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Hand up if you want an Oreo milkshake in 3,
I already
Two.
had one this week.
1. A cult is not formed.
Why would that prevent you from having another one?
I got my fill.
What?
I'm lactose.
Jeffy has her hand up now.
Oh, I was just voting on.
All right,
cults,
okay,
sorry.
okay. Nominations are open. Remember, this is day
So
4,
crickets.
a Leviathan game.
I guess maybe not.
Johnny,
part of
did you
it.
want to share your information?
I'll let Jeffy go first. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha, yeah.
So I will say when I talked to Rob on day 1, which he says that there was a very warm now. I was just told warm because I wrote it down pretty much word for word, and now it's very
Jeffy,
warm. But it
you
was
remembered it wrong, Jeffy. I said very warm.
Ooh, gaslighting the shit out of people.
Yes. When do I take wrong notes, Rob? Like since when do I take wrong notes?
Yeah. I remember it's very warm, hot.
Johnny had their hand up. Is there anything you want to share?
Yeah, are noms open?
Yes, they are.
I would like to nominate Satan herself.
Sure. Why would you do this?
So I'm the balloonist. I got Tiffy, Satan herself, Jeffy, and Coulson. Tiffy, Satan herself, and Jeffy are all claiming townsfolk. It is most likely that it would be Satan herself, just based on math.
All right. Satan.
That makes sense for if you are somehow getting incorrect information, because I'm the magician. So it does make sense to sort of push towards me. But I really don't have anything else for that. This could be Johnny lying. I don't know.
All right.
Can you put those in public? Because I
Running the vote. Looking for 6.
townsfolk.
Jeffy, I'm sorry. Is your role public at this point?
That fits if Coulson's a lunatic. That fits if Coulson's a
Coulson is
lunatic.
not being townsfolk. I'm finding.
What did you say?
Coulson's not claiming townsfolk.
Right, but that makes sense. That would be Tiffy
6.
townsfolk, Satan,
6
Demon,
is enough.
Jeffy Town,
Satan is on the block.
Coulson.
I think you said
Right, I understand what Johnny's saying. Obviously, I know what's going on with me, but like, I get what Johnny specifically is saying. I am wondering if they are maybe widow poisoned or something like that. I do not know.
All right. Any other
Right now, I
noms?
think Rob.
Tiffy nominates Ash.
Tiffy nominates Ash. Why?
We lifted off of her yesterday. I'm really not clear on why we lifted off of her. One of the snake charmers is saying that they're clearing her when there is the double claim of snake charmer. Let's lift off of Satan to kill Ash. Please.
Sure. Ash?
Rather not. I've been doing work, though I don't really gain much info. And it would not be in your benefit to kill me.
I honestly think it would if you are the second one, because then if you hit the widow, a second thing would come out.
Okay. Running the vote.
Oh.
So, guys, Tiffy is playing out an evil. Ash, I think you should out your info.
Yeah, Tiffy is the evil cult leader next to Satan.
What?
Is Ash the other side of the seamstress ping?
Yes.
Yes, but
I'm the-
Then I think we should kill Ash.
You
Yeah.
could out it.
Why are we not killing Ash?
Right?
Yeah.
5 is not
He's
enough.
just playing out a devil. at
Ash
this
is
point.
safe for the day.
Ash can't be the demon. It's on the snake charmer.
I'm ignoring the snake.
Rocco
charmer.
nominates Denny.
Rocco nominates Denny. Why?
I am the snake charmer. Denny's not the snake charmer. I don't know what Denny is playing at. I know Denny's not the snake charmer. The whole world where the evil team could just be Denny, Mataro, Ash, or that's the world I'm building because Mataro's protecting Ash as well. When the only validation of Ash being good is I'm supposedly evil because I lied about being the snake charmer. They wanted Johnny, and there's a seamstress no between me and Ash. I can't be the politician because if I'm the politician, I'm good. Ash is therefore evil. I am the snake charmer. I've always been the snake charmer. I've cleared Rob, Tiffy, Steve, and Eric last night. So y'all do what you want, but Denny should go.
Denny.
Ooh, Rocco's the snake charmer.
Danny, are you willing to share your
7
picks?
votes.
I did Tiffy, Ash, and then I've been 2 chicken because if I pick the demon, then a new Widow Ping goes out, and then I instantly lose the game.
I don't think Denny's the demon. Denny could be evil. I just don't think Denny's.
I mean, obviously, I would rather lift off of me because I know that I am good, but I'm also not the worst townsfolk to kill, specifically. I don't do anything, so.
But in my world,
Four is
Satan's
not
a
a-
demon
4 is not
god.
enough.
I don't understand why.
Satan is still on the block with 6.
I agree, I
Ash
am
has
not
their
a
hand up.
demon candidate.
Since it's been requested, I will out that I am the preacher. I have been preaching this game. First Rocco, Rob, Denny, and then Jeffy. Do not know how
This is
that
why you would have been
I
a
was
great kill for
requested
day, because if you had hit a Widow, a new Widow Ping would have to go out.
Yeah.
So I think that, given that Ash is in a Seamstress No with Rocco, Rocco is claiming a role that's part of a lunatic bluff. I think
Last
Rocco
call?
is just one of the minions, and I think we should execute him, but I don't think Town's going to go for it.
I'm fine
Rocco's
lifting
already
off of me to
nominated.
Rocco.
No, I haven't been.
Not today.
No, he hasn't. But
Man,
I
I'll
think he's gonna go
nominate
for it.
Rocco.
I heard
So
3 people do that at
Rocco's-
the same time.
Who wants
Rocco's
it?
Who wants it?
very, very socially good this
I'm
game.
good either way.
If you guys know Rocco, that is not Rocco's evil social
All right.
play. That is Rocco's good social
Denny
play.
Boy nominated
I
Colson.
agree with that.
Denny Boy nominated who?
Colson.
Colson. Okay, there.
Colson.
Go for it. That's the one I hear clear. Too many people said Rocco at first. Nobody stepped
Hear
out.
me out. What if Colson was the demon? Did you think about that one?
I slammed my
Colson,
head
have you
wall.
thought about this?
Yeah, I've definitely thought about that. There's a chance I am the demon, but I believe I'm the lunatic. My bluffs are being hard claimed elsewhere. None of my minions want to talk to me about being the demon, so I wouldn't kill me. If we're gonna kill someone, I'd rather kill Rocco because he's in both a Seamstress No and a double claim, or Rob. But up to Town.
Do we have any other outsiders?
All right, running the vote.
I haven't heard of any.
I haven't
Rob,
heard any.
one of Denny or Tiffy is the politician. They're basically playing out a devil.
Yeah.
Who are
Yeah,
your
I think-
minions, Colson?
So
I'm a
why-
little. How many
Wait.
kind of
So why,
aligned
if
by
Denny
myself not being in there?
Not enough.
Like,
No, it's
Denny
it's
is
not
playing like a
Denny's.
Last call?
why
I think it's
am I
Denny or
why
Rocco as a pub.
why am I
Also,
playing with him?
does anybody have any confirmation on Johnny?
I will
or
end the
is
day
Johnny
in
just
5.
saying things?
4.
I don't understand how you think Denny's the
All right,
politician.
I'm nominating Johnny.
Sorry, who was that nominating?
It was
Say
me.
okay.
I'm
Sorry. Yeah.
nominating
Why?
Johnny.
Why Johnny?
I just like Johnny and I talked briefly day 1. They didn't include Balloonist in their 2. To be fair, I didn't include my role in my 2, but I'm also the magician. And now they're just kind of saying stuff. Nobody seems to have confirmation on them, and I'm a little worried that it's just a frame.
Johnny.
I've given you all my information. I am good, but only because I just haven't played on a lot of custom scripts or scripts with this on it. I'm gonna say I'm the Goblin because it's fun.
Wait, that's on this script?
All right.
Wow.
He's on the
I just a lot
Running the vote.
sooner.
Oh, no.
people. Let's go.
Jeffy,
I
what are you
don't-
doing?
I-
Jeffy,
yeah.
what?
I think this is a better
Jeffy's
call than you.
really
I don't believe it at all.
game.
I don't believe it at all. So
This is a real goblin, guys. Be careful.
Well, even if it
Really?
isn't.
Well, it didn't get votes anyways.
5 is not
You're
enough.
even gonna vote to
That's,
tie and get it off
that
the
does
stage.
not vote well.
Now
5
you're
is
not
not
gonna do
enough.
it tomorrow anyway.
All right. Ending the day in 5. Unless I
I
hear.
really think I'm the frame now.
I can nominate.
Goblin didn't vote to win it.
Was that Rocco? Was that a nomination I heard?
No,
Oh,
I
no, it
can-
would have been a tie. It wouldn't have mattered.
3. 2,
Oh,
1. Satan has been executed and dies. Good night. We might actually get to our day 6, guys. We might actually get there. We can get, because even if they execute wrong today, we have another day. So this is gonna work out. I'm excited. Good is solidly winning right now. Although I don't know if the good is solidly winning because nobody has been pushing on Jeffy at all. Nobody. Doing more raiding with a party of 68. All right. Hey, you guys are coming into day 5 of a Leviathan game. So this is going to end here pretty soon. However, for those of you who are new, who don't know what's going on, there's an amnesiac on play. The amnesiac has changed the number from a 5 to a 6. So if more than one good player is executed, evil wins. All players know you were in play. After day 6, evil wins. The players don't know yet. They don't know this yet. The amnesiac has gotten very close on guesses, but he has not gotten a bingo. So he doesn't know. He just knows he affects the win condition. He does not know that it's going to be a day 6 thing. They've only ever executed one evil, so they're going into what they believe is the final day. Maybe did Ash say that they thought Jeffy was evil? I didn't hear that, if so. But still, people are pushing on Denny. They're pushing on Rocco like a lot. They're pushing on Coulson. They're pushing on Ash. Why can't we get Ash up? I don't even think, has Jesse even been nominated this entire game? No, Jeffy has never been nominated this entire game. So I think I'm going to say we're getting into, it's neutral right now. Yeah, neutral for general today. I think that's about right. Get a bingo on day 6. He'll get the bingo on day 6. Yeah, he'll get it. That's absolutely. All right, so let's go get the preacher pick. All right, please select somebody.
I was really concerned I wasn't gonna get woken there. I'm like, Dave.
Nah, we got raided by a party of 68, so I was explaining what was going on. We're going into day 5 of a Leviathan game. I kind of had to catch the chat up a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
All right, everybody, and brand new people, let's watch who's gonna win this game. They come in just for the end. Who do you want to pick?
I am going in just as clueless as before. Tried to consult with Mataro. He has no idea either. So, just so that I can have some peace of mind in case it becomes relevant. Goodbye, Johnny. I'm preaching you.
All right, Johnny, it is. Thank you very much.
I don't claim anymore.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Was it Whammy for the follow? Thank you. Last game being streamed tonight will be this will be the last game tonight, but it's gonna go an extra day. They think this is the last day, but it's not. But yeah, this is our final game, and then I'll just probably raid into someone else. So that's 1. Let's see here. What do we got? 2. The Pit Hag is still locked down. Pit Hag's been locked down since day 1. They were immediately the first pick from the preacher, so they haven't been doing. They've literally just been sitting there looking suspicious. Okay, we go to 3. Doesn't do anything. 4 is dead. Which brings us to 5. Nothing. 6. Already done. 7. Balloonist. Who have I shown? I see. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to show Rocco. I have not shown a townsfolk yet to the balloonist. I've shown 2 outsiders, a demon, and 2 minions. I've shown the entire evil team. So yeah, we now know that Coulson is not the same as Rocco. So yeah. You can have Rocco today.
God damn it. All right, fine.
He's yet to have a single townsfolk. I think on day 6 he learns himself. That'll be his only townsfolk. Yeah. All right, let's go. Denny's evil. Let's do it. Hey, guess what?
Please be evil.
Sure, you can be evil.
Okay, good. Thank goodness.
All right, good luck. You're gonna turn good on day 6, buddy. You're good on day 6. If you get a day 6, I'm absolutely giving Johnny Ace himself, their self on day 6. Tiffy's been playing out at evil, but Tiffy's also not been doing a lot to help the evil team. I'm right now. I'm not wanting to flip Tiffy. They have not been doing enough work. They're basically just claiming cult leader, and that's all they're not doing too much more. A little bit of chaos, But right now, Denny's putting in a lot of evil work. But Tiffy has been pushing on Ash a lot, but they haven't executed Ash. She haven't been pushing enough to actually get one of those executions. Let's see here, General. Oh, buddy. It's 50-50 now. You're dead even.
Oh, man. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Who would free Rocco? If they executed Ash today, we'd go into day 6 with an active pit hag. That's everybody.
By the way, we can have max 3 outsiders. I want
Hey,
people to
everybody.
know that.
Day 5 of a Leviathan game.
And if you're the balloonist, then
You could
I'm
have
going to give you a couple minutes to walk
There's
around and
4
talk.
outsiders with a pit hag.
No, 4 outside.
All right.
Let's see if you can get this.
Yeah. Last chance, right?
I have complete faith that you'll get it. I have 100% faith that you will get it. You'll get it.
What's interesting is your last comment about it being ice cold makes me think that it could be something along the opposite of what I had asked. So if you recall, the last question I asked was, if you are executed and die, the good team wins. And you said ice cold. So what if my ability was somewhat similar to the mayor, and it goes something along the lines of, if nobody is executed and dies on day 5, the good team wins. Kind of like, we don't execute anybody. We just do nothing. Good team wins. That's my question.
Cold.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. I still have 100% faith you'll get it. He's going to get it tomorrow. This is going to be so fucking stupid when he gets it tomorrow. Test. Yes, we can read your test.
If you did, then that's great.
Right one day. And we could have killed her, but y'all fucking decided to drop your hands.
I think I was good at that time. I don't know what
I
I
fucking
was.
hate it here. Fucking Dave was laughing his ass off when he told me I was preach night 1.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Dave, we all know. Dave, I saw it. Stream saw it. It's fine.
Oh, I have laughed
Dave
plenty
was
during
super
this game.
good.
I'm just not going to say when and where.
Actually,
I'm having a
not so sure
blast.
Coulson... Okay, so Coulson's not the demon anymore, because I thought Coulson was the demon.
Coulson's never been the demon, period.
Yeah, okay. Coulson outed me as the demon day 1, because
Yeah,
I
no,
told him
Coulson's
there was
not
a
the
widow in play, and so I was wrong, which is fine.
Yeah, Coulson's not the demon. There's no widow.
Yeah. I know, because there's no widow king. But Steve...
Steve,
Did Rocco tell Denny who the ooh? All right, everybody. Does anybody want to call for a cult before I open nominations? Denny would like to call for a cult.
It
I
is
know
time.
politics, but I agree.
Guys, cult
They're just
leader
the minions.
win on day 5. It is time. My cult is about, I don't know, pistachios probably. They're pretty good.
Pistachios, probably. All right.
Pistachios. Let's go.
There's a chance.
If you'd like to join the cult of pistachios, probably, then you should probably raise your hands in 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, people hate pistachios.
You guys are all pistachios in my book.
Johnny, why do you think
Chat
I have
likes
to be a
pistachios.
minion?
Jeffy has their hand
I
up. Is there
don't
something you want?
think
Or is it
it's
just
a
go from the
snake
cult? All right.
Yeah, that was the cult.
Yeah, I was
just
so
socially, I don't think you're the snake charmer.
Cults
Okay, then-
and nominations.
Denny could absolutely be the snake charmer.
Okay, he's not a snake charmer.
I'm the snake charmer.
Eric, do you, on what I was saying, do you think that's a good idea or no?
I'm going to let it up to you. I don't have a feel. Jeffy.
Coulson, what were your 3 bluffs?
Up to you.
It was Savant, Clockmaker, Snake Charmer.
Thank you.
If what you were suggesting works, we would execute the person being supported.
Really fast, Eric, you were starting to ask me a question, and then we did the
Yes,
cult leader
yes.
stuff.
Just ask real quick, what was the exact wording of your
At the
official
time
advice?
I got the advice. I don't have the word for word exact, but it was that you should tell Rob that his ability has not been poisoned or drunk.
Okay, the you should tell Rob was important to hear. All right,
Yes,
thank
it
you.
was specifically you should tell Rob. That was what it
then
was.
it's advice and not a statement. Thank you.
Tiffy has her hand up.
I would have called for a cult.
Sure, let's go for it. What is this cult?
This is the cult of. We don't have to worry about a demon, guys, because we can just all join this cult and win. Let's go. Let's do this shit. Come on.
All right,
I wanna
hands
see the
up for
hands
a
up. Where
day
your
5
hands at?
potential cult win in 3,
Rob's
2,
confirmed good guys.
1.
I mean,
No cult has been formed.
Unless the fisherman was poisoned.
Noms are open.
Okay, I'm
Also,
yeah,
widow
I'm gonna
poison.
get the hand
That
up.
would be extra mean.
Jeffy claims Slayer and shoots Mataro.
Jeffy claims Slayer and shoots Mataro. What is your weapon of choice?
Guillotine.
Guillotine. You shoot him with a guillotine. Load up the entire thing and just shoot it right.
Trebuchet confirmed.
He lives. The game continues.
Hey, Rocco.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Anything
Who
else?
have you cleared?
I have night 1, you. Night 2, Tiffy. Night 3, Steve. Night 4, Eric. Night 5, Johnny.
Okay.
So never Jeffy.
I'm just ignoring kind of all of these.
I talked to
And
Jeffy
then
like
say Johnny.
once for like 30 seconds the entire game.
Noms are open.
I never had a claim of Jeffy until yesterday when she said
Yeah.
when someone said Slayer.
Jeffy was hands up was first.
Wait, do you still need anything, Jeff?
No, that was sorry.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wait, Rocco, it was Rob, Tiffy,
Mataro has
Steve,
hand
and
up?
who?
Eric, then
Eric. Okay, thank you.
Rob, do you have an update for us at all?
Yeah, I got another cold, so it's not helpful.
We might just accidentally win, though. I guess.
Yeah, I basically said if nobody is executed and dies on day 5, the good team wins, kind of like a mayor thing, and I was told cold.
Oh, okay.
Steve has her hand up.
Okay, so I'm gonna nominate Jeffy.
Sure. Why?
I'm believing Eric's information. I'm believing Ash's information. I'm believing Mataro's information. And I'm in the middle of Johnny's information, and I can build a couple of worlds. Johnny's names are Tiffy, followed by Satan, followed by Jeffy, followed by Coulson, followed by Rocco. And like I said before, I'm reading socially craziness in the bottom left corner. Nothing over here on this side. So on this, I'm just going with a gut here on this.
I would probably discount the balloonist information on the fact that they're claimed goblin, and we needed to have to.
I had that
If you
information.
think about it, if there
before.
actually is a balloonist, then there is a drunk in this game, unless it's a Godfather -1.
It's plus 0
Alright.
or 1.
Jeffy,
Or
would you
there's
like to have
Witch hiding,
defense?
But that's like impossible.
No, apparently I'm not allowed to have a defense. Everybody else is going to have it for me.
Yeah,
So.
Sorry.
Jeffy,
Sorry,
Jeffy,
sorry,
you
sorry,
can.
sorry,
I'm
sorry.
gonna make sure you get a defense. Speak.
I am, yeah, obviously a little bit more concerned about things that are going down in the bottom right-hand corner. The reason I didn't shoot into the bottom right-hand corner is because most of that reads minion to me. I was inclined to shoot possibly Coulson. I think Coulson's just going to be confirmed by outsider count at this point in time, so I don't think that that lines up. I was torn between Mataro, Ash, and Rob on who to shoot. General's super easy to bluff and stays under the radar, so I felt Mataro was a good shoot. There's a lot of concern, and I'm still very iffy about us lifting on Ash, but I do believe Eric, and I believe Eric as reading as socially good on Eric, so I think that there's an evil between Rocco and Ash. I don't know which one it would be, so that's why I didn't go on that route either. I am a Slayer. That's about all I got for you. Anybody?
All right, running the vote. 6 would put Jeffy on the block.
We need 6 because there could be an evil cult leader and a politician, guys. We need 6.
I'm not going to put a
Ash?
vote on this yet. I don't think. I only have 1.
I mean, you would need 6
I don't
anyway,
think
no matter
Jeffy
who's evil.
confirms
6 is the minimum.
trouble I have is I
No, we're
4,
not,
not
I-
enough.
good there. That was my
Oh,
problem.
I meant 7. Sorry, Dave.
Sorry. Yeah. Any other noms?
Maybe
Rob has her hand up.
Yep. Rob would like to nominate Ash.
Sure. Why?
So, in a world where Eric's information is correct, someone between Rocco and Ash is evil. I think Rocco has been playing socially good this time and clearing potential demon candidates. We did have Ash on the block at one point, and then it was lifted, and that's another reason to potentially suggest that Ash might be the demon. I tend to agree with Jeffy that Ash is a potential demon candidate. I've been cleared by the Snake Charmer, so either it's Ash or Rocco is the demon. I guess I could be the demon with Rocco clearing me and Rocco's the minion. I guess that's the other world, but I'm playing Amnesiac very, very open and truthfully, and I think people who have been talking to me throughout the game know that I'm not the demon, so I'm going with Ash.
All right, Ash.
The reason I believe, the reason I'm assuming that Mataro lifted off, what got me lifted, is that I've been very particular about who I've actually been claiming to, because I did not want my role to be out very far, considering there's a tag on the script, and I wanted to stay the future. So presumably, what I assume is why Mataro lifted on me is because it was the one person, one of the few people who knew what I was and wanted to keep me in play. We've been chatting back and forth because Mataro knew what I was, and Rob, I have been just not sure how to read this entire game.
I think Mataro's also evil.
All right.
I have nothing to confirm Mataro back, I'll admit. So I appreciate Jeffy's shot on Mataro. That makes me a little bit happier. But
all right.
Depends how I've been playing this game.
Running the vote.
Oh, guys.
You could use your vote, Satan.
I don't want to.
If you were an Elsie here, this game would be screwed.
Yeah, I think this is the.
We have to do one or the other.
There was enough on that
7
round, so I
is
didn't
enough.
want to.
Ash is on the block. Any other noms?
You have an interesting win condition.
I will put 11 on Rob.
We did lose there.
Rob. Mataro nominated.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Robert, yeah.
Sorry, Rob. I'm used to being dead by now. My bad.
Fair enough. You usually are.
I really thought it was dead. I don't know. I think Rob is just doing his best Daniel Day-Lewis with his amnesiac guesses and stuff. Let's get Rob out of here. Sorry, Rob. I just think you're evil.
Rob?
I don't know if you're the demon.
So, just to note, this is the second time that Mataro has tried to lift Ash. So that says something. It wasn't someone else that nominated me or nominated somebody else. Yeah, I understand I'm a potential demon candidate because Rocco's clearing me with the Snake Charmer thing, but so is 5 other people that he's clearing. I'm the amnesiac. I'm good. If you vote on me and put it on me, we'll lose the game. So,
all right, running.
I'm just concerned that both Denny and Rocco voted on Ash, as did Tiffy, and between the 3 of them, one of them is evil or working for evil.
Yeah, I'm just a creature.
Yeah, that's correct.
What could we kill you the last
Not enough.
2
The other
days?
reason I didn't vote, by the way, Rob, is if
Any
your
others?
ability just like gives us an extra day or something, then I'd still.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Ending in 5.
I still get to win with the
Nothing I can save this otherwise.
Mataro.
And granted, of course, if Ash is good, then we've lost
Wait,
anyway.
2,
But like,
1.
If what you said is correct, Mataro, we have
All right.
a politician.
Ash
evil
has been
cult.
executed
Which way?
and
we
dies.
definitely have a poly.
Rob.
Good night.
yeah, that's what I thought.
I guess my ability gives us an extra day.
Yep, that's why I didn't use it.
Or one of those 2 is evil.
No, we are
No.
That was
Evil would
day
win at day
5.
5 anyway. Yep.
We are
Yeah,
on
so
night 6 right now. The game would be
Rob,
over if Rob. If
So if I pinhack Rob out of being amnesiac, game's just over, right?
Maybe you don't know what the ability is.
Oh well, fuck.
I'm not confirming the reason it is ability, but yes, there's a fucking. It's day 6 in a goddamn Leviathan game. There's an ability out there.
Okay, question for you.
Sure.
If Denny's evil today, he would not flip yet until spot night order, right?
Night order, yes.
Let's make Denny into the magician, please.
Denny into the magician. All right. Okay, good luck. We got everything we wanted. everything we wanted. We got the day 6, we got the extra evil here, we got the pit hag. This worked great. All right, so that's 2. Let's go here. Let's tell Denny what's going on. Denny.
Don't you dare.
Denny.
You son of a gun.
What do you think I'm gonna tell you?
Yeah, I'm still evil, hopefully.
You're still evil? Well, I'm sorry. I'm here to tell you that you are the magician. You are still evil.
Rocco saved my life! Oh, funny game.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Would not be able to announce the days of a Leviathan game.
Yeah. No, that didn't happen.
Did you need something?
Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I almost outed it. Like, it doesn't matter once I lived through the day, and I don't know why I kept my mouth shut, but thank God I kept my mouth shut.
I'm gonna say you came closer than you think on a few different occasions, not just you.
Oh, yeah, no, I think so too. And so, chat, there's my little heart palpitations going frantically like a little kid. Oh, can I survive this day?
All right.
It's a little scary.
Let's
Have
find
fun,
out what
guys.
happens. Good luck. All right. What do I need to do? Let's see. We got pit hags, already been. We don't have to call it cult leader anymore. Politician, 5, amnesiac, general. So let's go to balloonist. He's gonna learn. They're gonna learn themselves. All right.
Somehow I'm getting another 9.
You're gonna hate this though. You're learning yourself.
Of course I am. I knew.
Good night. Hey, guess what?
What's up?
I think it's dead to even right now. I think it's dead even. It's still dead even right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right. That's everybody, isn't it? Let's see here. Politician has not done enough to flip at this point. They can make a wild play. Magician, I don't care. I can tell them, hey, they think you're. I don't care. They know what's going on. Pit hack, lunatic, seamstress, fisherman. That's everybody.
First,
Hey everybody! Welcome to day 6 of the Leviathan game. I'm gonna say there are no private conversations today. This is your final day. Absolutely. This is the end of the game. Nominations are open. Cults are open. What do you want, a private conversation now? Hi.
Hey, I got a private conversation.
Yes, you do. I have 100% faith that you will get this. I told you that yesterday. I just didn't say when.
Does my ability result in the Leviathan win condition being altered so that the good team gets an extra day so that it should read after day 6?
Bingo! the number 5 has changed to number 6 on the Leviathan token.
Very good. All right.
So, I don't think.
Hey! Cults, noms, all that stuff?
I got a bingo.
What's your bingo, Rob?
My bingo is what we thought it was. I said, does my ability change the Leviathan win condition so that good gets an extra day, and therefore it reads after day 6, evil wins? And the answer was bingo.
Cool. Rocco nominate Rocco.
Rocco nominates themselves. Why?
I'm either the demon or evil. Kill me, I guess.
Kill Rocco. That's what he wants, apparently. Well, let's run the vote.
I still don't think I think you're evil. I just don't think you are the demon.
Well, there's your
If there was a pit hag in play, no, it still couldn't. Its pit hag just changes the character. It doesn't move it. It's not like a barber or a hatter.
No, it wouldn't do that.
Not enough. Rocco is safe for the day.
I guess we just lost the game. No.
Tiffy has her hand up. Tiffy's waving back and forth. What you need, Tiffy?
Well enough.
Guys, please watch the Overtalk. Please. Also, I would like to call for a cult.
Sure, let's do this. What is your call?
Cult is Hell's Librarian is super underrated and underused. Shh.
The cult of hands up if you want to join this cult. In
Yeah.
3, 2,
This might be our best chance.
Cult is not formed. Any others?
May I please call for a cult?
Danny wants to call for a cult. Sure. What is your cult?
This is the cult of pistachios inside the mixed nuts.
I hate this.
Oh, that's a
but you
horrible
guys
fault.
might like this. So let's see how many hands go up in 3.
Tippy likes the ones where you have to shell
One.
them yourself.
Less hand, even more hands than I thought, but still not enough. All right. Anything else? Noms are open still.
So it's probably pretty likely, based on Eric's info, that Ash is a minion, right? And that's why the game didn't end when we killed a second person?
Well, we could have also killed a good person, which would have also ended the game, right?
Oh, that's why you guys are on opposite teams.
Why would Mataro lift me twice
Yeah.
if I'm a minion?
Ataro didn't lift you.
Rob,
No. My point being, between Satan and Ash, one of them must be evil, right?
One of them has to be
Yes.
evil, correct?
Right.
At least
So-
according to what it seems to be the case.
And based on the seamstress information, that would be more likely to be Ash because of the seamstress information, right?
Not necessarily. No.
Except Ash cannot be evil. It
I mean,
has to
I
be Satan
think so,
because
but
of
that's
my
just me.
balloonist information.
Well, you also claim Goblin, so you could be the other minion. So
Oh my god, I just did it for fun because I've never played in a Goblin game before.
Preach them.
Holy shit.
You care.
oh, Rob, I don't know.
Oh my god.
No, but Johnny Ace, seriously, what's clearing you as possibly a minion, right?
There's no information that I am or am not.
Correct.
Right?
So
There
the
isn't.
balloon information
There isn't.
is-
But if I am, who am I evil with?
Can I just share?
Who am I backing up?
Good question.
So, Johnny,
I'm
did you
saying
get-
that Satan is evil.
Second call for
I got
noms.
myself.
Matara, what's up?
Johnny, did you get a name last night?
Yeah, me.
Oh, okay.
Which is why Rocco has to be a minion. Or
Yeah,
he has to be evil.
Your evil team is Mataro, Ash, and yourself. That's your team. There you go.
Yeah,
How
that's
do you
it.
explain
Anyway, so
Rocco
could
and
I?
Denny?
I'd like to nominate because that's probably
I
Sure,
know I'm
Mataro.
gonna
I
Your
also
nomination
have
is?
my hand up to nominate.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think Tiffy actually has had a hand longer. Tiffy, and then Mataro's nomination. Sure.
Tiffy would like to nominate Coulson.
Sure. Why?
Coulson's bluffing something that is specifically backing up Satan's bluff. And because we think Satan is evil. Oh, also, I'm the politician. I'm not going to be winning with evil at this point.
Coulson.
They have enough help.
I'm not backing
Oh,
up Satan.
in that case,
Satan was one of
You
my
gave
minions.
You gave 3 minions.
Someone else
Which
knows
means-
that.
Which means you were backing up the
Lynn, you
magician
can just
bluff.
do that, but
Tiffy,
I also.
Where Satan was a minion.
Well, let Coulson
Yeah.
have his defense.
I could also have been shown actual minions as my fake minions. That totally works as well. I'm not backing up Satan. I have no idea what. Yeah. So,
I love that sentence out of context. I'm not backing up Satan.
Tiffy, thanks for outing that. That actually helps.
Hey,
All right.
before we vote on this, have we resolved the Denny Boy Rocco double claim?
You can talk about it, but I'm still running the vote.
Candidates.
I
I don't think we
appreciate
have,
that.
no.
That may or may not help, but I appreciate that someone else
It's
noticed
Rocco,
that.
Satan, and somebody. I think I would laugh if it was Jeffy.
I
But
think it is
it's not
Jeffy.
Coulson
Stop.
is safe for the
I
day.
think that's the only one that actually makes sense based between social and mechanical reads. So is that who you're
Matara
gonna?
nominates Jeffy.
Sure. Why?
So Tiffy just outed as politician, which was helpful. Denny has been playing pretty outed evil. Denny's not on the balloonist info, but Denny could be some sort of evil. I think Rocco and Ash, that seamstress, no. I think Rocco's just a minion based off the balloonist info. Tiffy's the first ping. She's an outsider. Satan could be a townsfolk or a minion. Then Jeffy, and then Coulson, which is an outsider. Jeffy could be just the demon. Rocco was then the minion, and then Johnny got themselves, which is a townsfolk. I think that's just the best candidate here. Socially, I trust Eric. Coulson's the lunatic. We need to go full send on this. Also, like Ash, if you're good, we need to like dead vote this. I think we just need to go full send. I think everyone else, I trust Steve. Steve is confirming Rob. I think the change is just to confirm
Wow,
Rob.
that's a lot.
And Rocco and
Pertinent
Jenny could not be-
information.
Yeah,
I told Jeffy that I was politician on day 4.
Jeffy.
Yeah, the amount of hands on this is a little concerning, to say the least. But I feel like I've tried to share my information. I have not been hidden with it in any fashion. I'm trying to figure out how in Mataro's world that he's currently building, which I can at least... Okay, I can confirm Mataro is not the demon if I am not the drunk if we're messing with our outsider count, or I'm not the widow poison. There's not a world that I still don't see as Mataro being a good demon candidate here, but how are we explaining now Rocco and Denny if Tiffy's outing as politician? That still doesn't line up for me in those worlds.
Evil cult leader.
Eric, do you have a grandfather clock going on behind you?
Yeah, apparently I can't give my defense anymore, so go ahead and full set it. We're done.
Sorry, continue. We had some background noise. Anything else you want to state?
Oh, sorry, I should
I'm
have
done.
muted.
I can't give my defenses today. We're done.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Running.
Let's go.
I have been calling for a cold every day.
Yeah.
Well, so is Tiffy. I've marked every single day that everybody has called for a cult. Tiffy and Danny have called for it every single day. I've marked which days.
Under the
Other
assumption.
people
Hey,
did.
Jeffrey.
7 is
Steve
enough.
called for a cult on day 2. Johnny called for a cult on day 3.
Any others?
I was just shrugging that as a possible thing. I wasn't. Yeah.
I'm operating but under the understanding that between Rocco, Denny, and Tiffy, there is a snake charmer, a cult leader, and a politician. I can't tell you where exactly there is in between there, but that's the understanding I'm operating with for now.
You were
So
correct.
in that world, none of them are minions, which
That can't be true.
I will end the
Oh,
day.
That cannot be true.
No, 5 unless I hear another.
I am wrong.
4.
Jeff
can't
nominated
look.
Johnny.
Jeffy nominates
I
Denny.
mean, obviously,
Sorry.
I know this is wrong because Ash voted.
Hey, a nomination has been made.
I didn't nominate Denny.
Oh,
I
sorry.
can't make any word. Never mind.
Who was it that you made a nomination for?
I was trying to nominate Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Sorry, that's what I heard. Please let the people making nominations have their case. Go ahead.
So, again, back to the world of what is being built in that. In Asha's world that she's currently building right now, we're saying that there is not a minion between the snake charmer, the cult leader, and the politician over in the bottom right-hand corner. That doesn't line up unless we have Johnny in that evil team. And even if you put one of them as evil, I still think that Johnny's particular pings don't make sense in my world. I think we've already lost. I think we've already nominated the demon and didn't get the numbers on them. But I think this is a better vote than me. But I don't know.
Johnny.
I am not the goblin this time.
Not the goblin. Looking for 7 to tie, 8 to die.
Would not matter if you were. Yeah. Or to be bragging rights at this point.
So confused.
Oh, look.
That was evil.
Yeah.
So
6
that would
is
be
not enough.
Denny on the evil team.
Wild. It's Rocco is evil.
Last
Denny
call.
might be with Jeffy, but Rocco is evil.
Ending in 5.
Yeah, we should have gotten votes on that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something
Oh, it's with
What?
Satan.
wrong in this
Okay.
game.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Satan is evil too. What am I saying?
Jeffy has
Satan
been executed and dies, and the game is over, and a team has won.
Think.
A lot has happened in this game, starting with, hey, who's surprised that there's an amnesiac in play? Yes, the ability absolutely was change the Leviathan token from a 5 to a 6. The game ends on day 6 instead of day 5. Which was very funny because we have been flipping Denny Boy, the cult leader, back and forth every single night. And because he sat between 2 players. I'll get to more in that second. Denny was the cult leader who started the game evil, good, ended it on day 5, evil, thinking, yeah, I'm going to win with evil. Day 5, I wake him up, or day 6, I wake up Denny and say, you have been pit-hagged into the magician. So, Tiffy was your politician. Back and forth, Denny was flipping back and forth. Satan was your godfather. We had a -1 on the godfather, +1 on the balloonist. The balloonist got, in order, outsider, minion, demon, outsider, minion, and then themself was the only townsfolk seen by the balloonist the entire game.
My God.
We had Seamstress, who got a no on Rocco, and Ash the preacher. Coulson was, in fact, the lunatic. Mataro was the general, getting pretty good info the whole game. Fisherman was told to talk to Rob.
Yes.
And then, yes, Jeffy was Leviathan. Good team has won.
I achieved my 1 goal, which was
I
I'm
believe it.
sorry, Rocco.
That
Yeah,
game
good
did not feel awesome.
Ash, when did you? Was that night 1 or whatever?
It was night 1 on a random.
Ash randomly hit the
yeah.
pit hag night 1.
Brutal. It was
Wow,
brutal.
what a snipe!
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
snipe!
And then the politician sunk us. Good fun.
That was your general hit, Mataro.
That's a classic politician, Satan, though.
Yeah.
Very realistic.
I know. It just feels bad.
No.
I think Tiffy was right that Tiffy probably wasn't going to get her politician win. If
At
No,
that
I
point,
don't- I
no.
don't think she
They hadn't
was.
been
Did
doing
anyone
enough to flip.
not think Tiffy was the politician? Because I should.
I figured there's a politician between Denny and Tiffy, and I'm just
Oh,
kind of
right.
figuring that someone is, and they're probably not getting their win regardless because I don't think either of them would have contributed enough to justify it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until that conversation Mataro, Johnny, we had where we kind of threw together a lot of that
Yeah.
information. I
The extra
appreciate
day,
you
man.
bringing it
The
out,
extra day.
Mataro.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, man.
that's the end of our stream. I'm going to see if I can find another group to rate. Let me pay
Yeah,
off the
Rob.
prediction, and then let me find another stream to raid off into. Let's see here.
Denny being
Yeah,
evil on that
she's
last
not
day gave
come.
evil a lot of extra
Good.
voting power.
Prediction.
I did.
Yeah.
I was not
Just
expecting
admit.
you to turn out as evil until obviously both of us
All right.
died,
Let
and
me go find a raid. All right, say goodbye to chat,
Bye,
everybody.
chat.
We'll see y'all later.
Good night, everyone.
That's it for us.
Bye.
We'll see you again
Bye, chat.
soon. All right, let me see if I can find something to raid into. Who else is streaming? What's going on? Anybody else playing? I don't see any others yet. Let's see here. No, it doesn't look like anybody else is streaming Clocktower. At least that I can see. All right, so I guess that's the end of it for today. Thanks a lot, everybody, for joining. We'll see you again. We'll be back. Steve will be back Monday. So, yeah. See you around.